This is Double RPG here, and this is take 3, but we're going to be getting back on track with Chrono Trigger here. And, yeah, I've been running into some technical hurdles with trying to get this game to actually run properly, but hopefully everything is worked out by now, so let's not waste any time and try this again, shall we? Ah, jeez Louise. It's driving me nuts. Okay, hopefully the sound is okay just now. I swear to God, I do not want to make this a 4th attempt and just botch everything. And I'm counting on OBS to actually make sure that everything is running just fine. Okay, so... let me know if you guys can still hear it, which I'm pretty sure you can. Since I got everything fixed now. I think it was more of a matter of me having to... trying to get OBS actually sounding okay and not, Firefox. Just playing this game again is so invigorating. Once everything starts to come and pass with me playing through this game, then I'll try to talk about everything from the beginning with what I was trying to say before all the technical difficulties start to bite me in the ass. Okay, so we're going to start this game under wait mode in the active time battle system. So they call this active time battle system, or active time battle mode, version 2. What's so version 2 about it? I guess because of the many things like the regular text, double text, and triple text. Sure, we'll run with it. Anyway, we're going to stick with Chrono's name, just like how it is. And if you remember from the original Japanese version, he spelled Chrono with an H between the C and the R, because, you know, Chrono Trigger. Chrono. Chrono! Hey, Chrono! How long are you going to sleep? Get up already! With Chrono Trigger, in the original translation of what we got, certain character names, you did not actually know their names in Japanese, because they actually had some of them that were translated in Japanese, but for others, like Chrono's mother here, who's named Gina with a J instead of a G, She was actually just referred to as Chrono's mom in the original Ted Woolsey translation. And I think the DS translation as well. I see you finally get up. Oh yes, your friend, that girl who likes inventions. Oh, that name slipped my mind. What was her name again? That would be Luca. Who bears a very strikingly odd resemblance to the girl from Dr. Slump, a creation by Akira Toriyama, which there are a lot of characters in this game that bear resemblance to many of other Akira Toriyama's past works, such as Chrono, looking very similar to that of Goku from Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z rather, as well as Marl, looking very similar to that of Bulma, as well as Magus, looking very similar to that of Kibito Kai from Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, we're just kind of looking around the place a little bit, so we don't really have to speak to a lot of the townspeople and such, so we're just actually going to visit some places here and there, and then we'll just kind of go back to where we were. Get back to Lynn Square, which was where we were supposed to be before all these shenanigans happened with trying to get everything set straight and all. The Mayor's Educational Center. But we don't need to be educated. We need to get along with the story, right? So yeah, with any live stream, my commentary is not going to be the best, so bear with me if you're watching this. Sometimes I actually do okay with talking on the spot, but sometimes it's not always the best. So, like I said, just gotta bear with me. We can go to the market, and there's a little doll right there that says, "This is our stall in Lynn Square." But can we get... Oh no, we can't even get past that. Get past that place and actually get all the loot. I know some places you can actually do that, but it doesn't look like that market is one of them. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Lynn Square here. And by going to Lynn Square at the Gardia's Millennial Fair, and notice how Gardia is spelled with G-A-U-R-D-I-A instead of G-U-A-R-D-I-A. I didn't even notice that when I started this. And also, the swordsmith Bosch here, you may remember him under the name Melchior from the original translation that we got from the Super Nintendo game, which I think carried over to the DS game, as well as the iOS game, and the Android game. But he tells us to visit him on the Eastern Continent. We will, but for now, we'll just go along with the story. Just stick with where we are right now. Get knocked over by this lovely young lady, and Lynn's bell is ringing for us. And she says that she's very sorry. I didn't even know this before I had to restart this whole thing, but even after the bell rings, Chrono gets back up, and the girl goes over to him, and she still gets on her knees to check on him to see if he's okay. So, yeah, it looks like this game didn't do a good job with timing from the sprites and all that. So they could have actually done a bit better with that, but, who am I kidding? The game is fun either way. But anyway, she wants us to wander around the town, or wander around the square, or the festival with her. So let's go ahead and take her up on her offer. And what is her name? Ah, so this is Marl. And you could actually tell she bears a strong resemblance to that of Bulma from Dragon Ball. So this is the game that actually puts the whole Goku cross Bulma fanfiction together, huh? Well, I guess so, if people wanted that fanfiction to actually go hand in hand. So you can actually see that it goes hand in hand with this game, but just not in Dragon Ball, because Goku actually gets Chi-Chi. Anyway, we're going up against Gato here, who goes by the name of Gonzalez in the original Japanese version, which is what they called the character in this build. Alright, we defeated Gato there, and we got 10 experience points. You're strong, you're amazing, here's 15 points, and my praising. I guess that's how Gato was going to sing it in this, but I promise you that I won't try to sing something like that ever again. I'm not really that good with singing on the spot. I'm not that good of a singer to sing improv like that. But anyway, I'm fighting Gato a second time because I actually want to get... This could be bad. Yeah. That could have been bad. So I'm gonna heal him with the potion. And that'll be enough fighting for a while. Too far away to counterattack. Yeah! Thank you! Alright, so Chrono leveled up and Marl has leveled up. So I want them to be at level 2 at this point. And we get another 15 points. And if we trade in those points for some cash, we can definitely do that. And we can actually do it from this guy here. For 50 gil a pop. Or 50 G a pop. And we actually get some of our money back. But can't really do anything in terms of healing Chrono at this point in time. But anyway, we can actually do some stuff around the Millennial Fair if we wanted to. Like that little girl, she says she can't even find her cat, and we actually see a kitty that's over here, so we're actually gonna bring the kitty cat with us. And if this old man would get out of our way so we can take the kitty cat to the little girl. There's just something about Akira Toriyama having very cartoonish designs for the humans, the monsters, and the enemies. Just all that. Anyway, stand next to me, compete in drinking, then mash the A button. Ready, go. So, let me see if I can drink so many of these and get a lot of points. Oh, good. Collect 5 points on your silver point card. So, yeah, we drank all the cans of soda. Chrono is very competitive, as what Marl would say in this game. Or in the original translation by Ted Woolsey. Come over here. And we can actually dance to the rhythm here with the X, Y, L, and R buttons if we wanted to. Like that. So yeah, we're actually hearing a very important song that will actually appear later in this game. Dance from a Distant Past, and yes, that distant past being the, 65 million years, or 65 million BC, that's the prehistoric era. Or the prehistoric age. Anyway, if we come down here... Talk to Melchior again, or Bosch. But still, I can't afford that, but, I don't care. By the way, that pendant the girl behind you has. No, I'm not going to, because that's her pendant. I'm in the middle of a race, be quiet and watch. Okay, we'll go there just a second, but let's stop here and... Oh! We can actually buy ourselves some stronger pieces of equipment if we wanted to. Like this Dogi, for instance. And there's a bronze helmet. But I'm going to buy the Dogi for Chrono here. So, we put the Dogi on him. We actually get ourselves a 5-point increase in our defenses. So, let's just leave it as is for now. And we won't even take that much damage. At the loss of his daughter acting like a tomboy? Well, maybe she has her reason. Wait up, I'm gonna buy me some candy. Okay. Now be a gentleman and wait for her. Okay, guys? Anyway, as I was saying, Akira Toriyama just has this really unique design when it comes to his characters and the monsters and the living organisms in anything that he works on. The Ultra-Dimensional Matter Transformer Machine number 1. In short, when you get over here, you're transferred to over here. It's a dreamlike device. The one who invented this is the clear-headed, gifted with both intelligence and beauty, my own one daughter, Luca. Yes, she is. But anyway, we're gonna go talk to her. Chrono! I was waiting for you. No one will brave my telepod's transmission. It looks fun. Try doing it. I'll be waiting, or I'll be watching. Just get on the left pad. So yeah, I come on the left pad, and the switch is on. His name's Taben. Energy loading beginning. Chrono is transferred from right there to right here. Oh, great! The name of the crowd says all present. Why couldn't they just have anything but crowd on there? Oh, that'd be too easy. If you want. What's transfer? Well, you're living in the present, so you can't really expect to know everything at this point in time. So you never beat Gonzalez on the DS there, Rec? It looks fun. I'll do it too. Huh? Hold on, Chrono. Just when did you seduce such a cute girl? What? Hey, you don't mind, right, Chrono? Wait here. Don't go anywhere. It's like she's very concerned. It's like, hey, I'll be right back. Don't you worry. It's like she just... It's just so concerned. So, a young woman is going to actually go through this. Switch on. Energy loading. Something sparkling around her chest there. What's this? My pendant. Uh-oh. Energy overload. Based off having that pendant around her. Oh, man. Oh, no. She's sucked into a vortex of some sort. Where did she go? Hey, Luca, she's not coming out, you know. Yes, as you can see, she vanished without a trace. Show's over! Hey, Luca, what the hell's going on? What happened to that girl? So yeah, they didn't really cuss or anything in the original translation by Ted Woolsey. Chrono! Oh, so you mean to go after her. What a fine lad. That's right. Though we don't know what's beyond that portal, it looks like there's no other way. But the hole won't necessarily appear again from our convenience. Or for our convenience. It's worth trying. The pendant has definitely become the key. Chrono, hold on to it tight. And the same thing should definitely happen. Oh yeah, definitely. So, looks like we're gonna go through that portal to someplace else. More! Gotcha! Bingo! So, looks like Chrono's gonna get transported as well. Oh, man. Once I investigate the cause, I'll follow after you. I'm counting on you, Chrono. But how can you get through it there, Luca? Hopefully you have a plan up your sleeve. But yes, we are going through this portal. Oh, you never beat the guy from the drinking contest? Yeah, it is kind of hard. You just gotta keep mashing that A button repeatedly. But anyway, where are we? We seem to be at some mysterious place. But we get attacked by some minions of some sort. Blue imps is what they're called. And they're gonna be cakewalk. Oh yeah, they'll pretty much be cakewalk. Now, as you can see, with the bronze edge, it actually does a lot more damage than the regular wooden sword, or a little bit more damage. So, defeating these enemies with one hit should be all fine and dandy. And Chrono learns Cyclone at this time. So yeah, we got Chrono to learn his first ability, so every time you learn an ability, a new one will pop up and it'll tell you exactly how many skill points you need to achieve in order to make that ability become unlocked. So, let's skedaddle elsewhere and keep going further. So yes, you can actually see the design of the enemies are very Toriyama-esque. This is another one of those games that really begs for a sequel in this art style to be made. I know we got Chrono Cross, but, you know, I would rather see a new game with Akira Toriyama's art style for this game to happen. A sequel to Chrono Trigger, done in that same art style, if you know what I'm talking about. Open this. We got the Power Glove. It's so bad. It is so bad. Actually, no, it's not bad, but it's actually pretty good, as it will actually raise our power up by 2, but it lowers our speed a little bit, and speed, it should be okay for now. So we'll just stick to doing, just what we're using at this point. Anyway, if we use Cyclone on all these guys, then we should take them out in one hit. So, what I showed you was the introduction of techs. They are basically the abilities for the characters, and as you remember how we learned Cyclone, this is Chrono's specialty for... or that was one of his specialties for this game. And we're at a mysterious place. It doesn't really tell us exactly where we are. But you can actually see Guardia. It actually looks very similar to the same Guardia where we were at. But there's some noticeable differences, as you can plainly see. There's no access way to a ferry, and the way to get to Luca's house is not even present, and her house is not even present. Coincidentally. A millennial fair here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st king of the Guardia reigns. Or a 21st king of Guardia. So yeah, they tell you that this is 600 AD. And if you walk outside, it tells you right there, 600 AD. So you can guess that we're probably in some sort of middle-aged territory. And we are. The blacksmith Banta. I'm forging a bell for the king to present this to his beloved Queen Lean. Or Lyn. Or, no, it is Lean. L-E-E-N-E. And they said that the queen disappeared all of a sudden. Are you sure? We're at the Truce Inn, right there. What are you saying? Are you crazy? What nonsense? And yet, you can actually see there are some people here that are... Wait a minute. They actually spell Guardia here with the G-U-A-R-D-I-A all of a sudden. Not even under the mistranslation? Then shut your pile. Oh, jeez. Oh, talk to this guy. Who is this guy that came in all of a sudden? Are you an outsider too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you treat me to a drink, I'll give you some good info. How about it? Okay, we'll treat you. Oh, man, bring me a pint. Thanks for that. Now, the story is, the Queen went missing. I think that Abbey to the west is suspicious. Huh? You say Queen Lean was already found in the mountains? So that was it. Okay, so he's actually giving us a clue here. Anyway, Zanan Bridge was destroyed by Magus' army, which means we can't cross to the southern continent for now. So yeah, he said that the place west of the kingdom is very suspicious. And hey, it's another one of these boxes that we can't even open up because it's sealed by a mysterious power. Let's go to the marketplace. See if we can buy something. I see you intend to make up arms and fight Magus' army too. That's quite the good attitude. But just buying weapons and armor won't cut it. It's only once you equip them when it means anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what they have. Oh, you can actually see that the Bronze Edge is here too, and the Pea Shooter, which is a weapon for Luca, which we will get momentarily, and the Dogi, and the Bronze Helmet. But I don't have enough money for a Bronze Helmet right about now. Anyway, if we take a look at the items here, Potion, which is supposed to be tonic, Panacea, I think that's supposed to be the item Heal to clear a character from any status ailments. Athena Drop is the revive item, like Phoenix Down, what you would expect in Final Fantasy. And Shelter is the tint, what you would see in Final Fantasy, and in the original translation for Chrono Trigger that we got on the Super Nintendo. But we can't buy it right now, so we'll just leave it as is, and we will come back later. And we go in here to Guardia Forest. So, it was a mistranslation on that one part. But anyway, we come through this forest, we can actually fight some of these enemies and get some experience in to level up Chrono here, at least by 1 or 2 levels. But it's a good grinding spot, too. And you won't die as long as you play your cards right. And before the whole shenanigans of me trying to get everything right with the, with what you call it, the technical stuff out of the way with it, or get everything out of the way with the technical difficulties and all, I was actually talking about how Chrono Cross was actually the first game I played and not Chrono Trigger, believe it or not. So, yeah. We got ourselves a power tab. And if we use that power tab, we can actually increase our strength by 1 point. Yeah, so Chrono's got 15 points of strength in him. Or to his weapon and all. Try to get that item, and we get ourselves a couple of munchkins that we have to fight. What are they called? Rolly Riders. Let's see if we can try to get him in one hit with the Cyclone. We should be able to. Yes! Got him! Perfect! But still, no level up, though. And there's nothing else around these areas, so let's just go ahead and explore a little more. And we're going to be fighting some birds. Yep, we're going to fight some birds. Or blue eaglets is what they're called. Ooh, these guys do a lot of damage. Holy crap. But yeah, the main reason why I decided to actually do a live stream of this game is because this game has so much magic. It's one of the games that really is really appealing to me, and it's just very sentimental in my eyes. And as I said, Chrono Cross was the first game that I actually played, but I didn't know that much about but I actually knew about Chrono Trigger first before Chrono Cross, because I read about this game when they actually did that huge preview in Nintendo Power, saying it's like this big, huge, epic JRPG that was being made for the console at the time. Which, JRPGs on Super Nintendo were like a match made in heaven. And they truly were. So, I learned a little bit about Chrono Trigger from there. And then, in the year 2000, when Chrono Cross came out, I played that and started to learn everything about the lore and all that stuff. And after I played through the whole game, I was like, wait a minute. So it pretty much just told me everything from Chrono Cross. So if I take a look at everything from Chrono Trigger, does that mean that there are connections? And when I took a look at that preview from the Nintendo Power magazine all those years ago, when trying to compare it to Chrono Cross, it's like, yeah, there are definitely connections. So I just had to bite the bullet, try to find a way to play this game, which I luckily managed to find a way to play it. And I played through the whole game as is, and with everything that I learned about from Chrono Cross, I actually learned a little bit in this game, and everything started to become more like candy to my eyes when just playing through this whole game. This one piece of art. And to people's eyes, they definitely say it is a piece of art because of just how magical it is. And I keep saying it's magical, and it truly is. You can't say that this game's not magical, because it definitely is. It's definitely one of the most revolutionary JRPGs for its time because of what it tried to do, everything from a creative standpoint, from the minds of Final Fantasy creator Hironobu Sakaguchi, as well as the character designer of Dragon Quest, Akira Toriyama, and the game designer of Dragon Quest, Yuji Horii. So, this is like the dream team project that nobody thought would be possible. And having the creator of both iconic franchises together in this thing, it's definitely a dream come true. And I think a lot of us couldn't even be any more happier than what we got. Anyway, we're out of Guardia Forest, and we're going to Guardia Castle. Who goes there? I've never seen this guy. And what's with that getup? Maybe he works for Magus' army? But I doubt such a frail guy would be in Magus' army. Go on, get lost. Loiter around too long, and we'll arrest you. Stop! Queen Lean! Are you sure that was not Marina from Mischief Makers who said stop? Which she actually likes to say that before actually going up against her enemies, if any of you have played Mischief Makers on the Nintendo 64. That person is one to whom I am indebted. Make him welcome as a guest. But such is suspicious. Do you mean you won't obey my orders? That is surely not the case. By all means, pass. Heh. Oh, it's you? Lean said that she became indebted to you out there. I thank you from my heart. But what happened out there? Lean hasn't been quite her usual self. She seems to have lost the coral hair ornament she always wore for something she treasured so much. No, excuse me. I shall tell the Knight Captain about you. Rest in the Knight's room in the basement on the left. Well, we will most gladly do that. The Chancellor is acting suspicious there. He said, and then he starts walking away, so I'm gonna go follow him and see what he's up to, because something tells me that's not a nice Chancellor that we're gonna have to be dealing with. But I don't see him up here. Oh, cool, we got ourselves 100G in that treasure chest. And if you go through some of these places, like what you just saw there, you could actually get some treasure chests and all that good stuff. What is it, you? Get away from me! Oh, okay, but why are you so hesitant from us actually trying to talk to you? Oh, hey, there's a bronze suit, so we don't even have to get that Dogi anymore. We could actually give that to Luca whenever she comes across us. And that gives us a 6-point defense boost. So that's definitely going to be really good for us to wear at this time. And of course, when it comes to Chrono Trigger, you can't even go wrong with the music. That and Chrono Cross, done by the same composer, Yasunori Matsuda. Or Yasunori Mitsuda. It's just the music that he did for both games is so majestic. Like, you can even hear it in this game. Just listen to the theme of Guardia Castle. So great. The Queen eagerly awaits you. Oh, I'm sure. So let's go talk to her. See what she wants. Anyway, grab this. We got ourselves an ether out of there. So ether, that's the same as the original translation we got. You came. Please leave us. I have something to speak with this person about. Certainly. Really? You need to talk to us. Now, come closer without reservation. Pfft. Just kidding. You came for me, Chrono. Right, it's me. For some reason, everyone calls me Lean. So yeah, that queen right there, who we had our suspicions about, actually turns out to be Marl all of a sudden. And Chrono Cross worth playing? Yes, it is definitely worth playing, but the companion Janus with amnesia is not Janus at all. You actually have to see that in the game Radical Dreamers, which is the retcon sequel to Chrono Trigger, but more of a point-and-click adventure, because that is Magus, who has amnesia in that game. But if you were to play Chrono Cross, he actually goes by the name of Guile, or Gil, in that game. So that there is Magus with amnesia. But I'm glad. Even though we were only together for just a little while at the festival, you've come for me. Well, of course. Can't leave you behind by yourself. Chrono. Thank you. What? Why is it getting so blue in here? Uh-oh. What is this? It's like my heart is going to pieces. I'm scared! It's like I'm going to disappear! Help me, Chrono! Uh-oh. She disappears from reality. Uh-oh. What happened here? Oh my, over already? By the way, you didn't do anything funny to Queen Lynn, did you? No. Oh, really? And wasn't there something weird about Queen Lynn? I knew it. There's something different about her from before that says, I'm not lean. Oh, keep this between us. Jeez, those women love their gossip no matter when the era. Yeah, you got that right. But anyway, we go back downstairs because we need to tell the king. Chrono! Ah! Luca made it about. Looks like you're safe. More importantly, what about that girl? What was that? She vanished? Yeah, she did. I was afraid of that. When that girl disappeared, I thought I'd seen her face somewhere. This is the kingdom, but it looks like the kingdom of extremely long ago. That means that girl was mistaken for her own ancestor. Even in our era, that girl's a princess. She's Princess Marldia, which she was actually called Princess Nadia in the original translation that we got in 1995. So yeah, that is the princess from the present time. Marl, that is Princess Marldia, is a descendant of this era's queen, Queen Lean. This era's queen was kidnapped. The truth is that after that, someone was supposed to have saved her, but we've changed history. So if the queen is taken, in other words, due to Marl's appearance in this era and being mistaken for the queen, the search for the real queen was discontinued. If the queen were to be killed, yeah, so it killed the queen there, then that means Marl doesn't even exist. And he gives us raspberries, because he actually killed the queen. Marl's existence would cease, but we're still in time. If we can help out the queen, even now, history should revert to the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, looks like we're going to be on a mission to actually save the queen in this time. Something probably happened to this era's queen. That's why the very existence of that girl, her descendant. In any case, we've got to search for the true queen's whereabouts. And based on Toma's response in saying where that place is suspicious, we're actually going to go check it out. But let's do a little bit of searching around this castle first before we actually head on out of here. Go below if you're resting. Anyway, if we go to... Oh, wait a minute, she already has the Dogi, so we don't even need to equip the Dogi on Luca anyway whatsoever. But yes, this is the resting quarters. Zanan Bridge is our last line of defense. We must defend it unto death, no matter what. So it's you that say help the queen out there. Talk to the maid if you're resting. Okay. Well, Zanan is the name of the continent that we are on, if you couldn't even get the gist of what's going on. And if you played Chrono Cross, then yes, Zanan is also mentioned in that game too. But it's mentioned as a place that is no longer safe. But if you have not played Chrono Cross, then you wouldn't even get what would be going on during that time. But anyways. Let's get out of this castle now. And then we'll make our way back to that village and actually get Luca a better weapon. And if we want to, we can actually fight the enemies again. So, which we should be able to. And we can get some more experience points. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I forgot to rest up as Chrono. And you can actually see their hit point gauge with Luca if you have her, if you have her in your party. That's because she has the sight scope, which can actually identify an enemy's hit points and all that. And she killed the Roly Riders with no problem. Okay, Roly Riders are down. And we are going to continue. So, let's go ahead and keep working our way around and see if we can actually fight some more of these enemies and bad guys. And we are. It's almost mandatory that you fight every enemy you come across in this game. It's not always wise to actually run away from battle, because that will actually make things a lot tougher from you from here on out when you get to the later parts of the game. So, like I said, finding random enemies is almost a requirement if you want to go through the many different endings of this game, which I highly recommend if you want to try and beat it at 100%. Okay, so Luca learned Flamethrower, and we also learned the double tech, which is called, or the dual tech, known as Fire Whirl. And I'll show you what that does in due time. But let's just focus on fighting these enemies here. But better yet, it probably would be best if we rest up, if we want to actually try and use that ability, which I think it's going to be very useful when we go up against some of the enemies that are at the cathedral, which we will get to in short time. And Chrono has leveled up to level 4, so very good. Like I said, it's mandatory to actually try and level up in this game. Anyway, as I was trying to say about Yasunori Mitsuda's music, it's so timeless, and there's like no other soundtrack that's like it you can compare it to. I mean, sure, you could say that it's equally on par to that of maybe Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest with their games, but just for a game like this alone, its own original creation, it's a masterpiece, easily. And Luca leveled up that time. I think she's at level 4 as well. No, she's at level 3. Oh, I didn't even know she was a level... or a level behind Chrono. Oh well, good to know. And we're gonna fight a couple of Rolly Riders. Again. Finding those green imps, they look like they... looks like they have penises for heads. And I know that was not a very mature thing to say, but, you know, how can you not draw the comparison? Penis heads. Anyway, come over here, and we'll fight those eaglets again. Some of the enemy names that you actually see in the original Chrono Trigger, the original translation that we got in 1995, they're pretty much the same, but there are some noticeable differences in this retranslation. But everything is mostly the same. Or everything else, I should say. Okay, let's get out of here. We defeated all the enemies in the forest, so we can get out of here and go back to the village and actually get that weapon for Luca here. And since we got some money, we can actually... Oh, jeez. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these right now. And since Marl's not in our party at this time, we'll just focus on going through with what we have at this time. Anyway, put on that bronze helmet. And we're a bit stronger in our defenses with Chrono here. And as well as Luca. Okay, so put the pea shooter on. And if we want to, we can actually try to sell some of our items back, if we wanted to. Get rid of the wood sword, the leather. Keep the dogi on us. Sell the air gun. And the leather hat. And we got ourselves a little bit of money back. So, anyway, let's go check out that place that's west of the castle. As what Toma told us. So, the Minoria Abbey is what they call it. They didn't call it a cathedral in this game. They just call it the Minoria Abbey in this game. In this translation. Come now. Why not offer up prayers for your own poor selves as well? Kekeke. Uh-oh. Did you find something? A hair ornament? This is the Guardia royal family's coat of arms. But why do those nuns have it? Are they who I think they are? Well, by God, yes, they are. They're monsters. And... well... crap. I didn't even rest at the end. Anyway, we try to do a flamethrower shot here. We actually do a lot of damage to those Naga-ettes. So they're supposed to be based on the Naga snake-like monster. Which makes sense. And that flamethrower is one magic point to use. Or MP, you can use one MP on it, so it's actually very good for actually taking down those Naga-ettes. Alright, we got him. That was pretty painless. Got some good money out of that. Phew, what a shock. Oh no, there's another one! Uh-oh. Don't let your guard down until the end. It's when you're drunk with victory that your guard's wide open. So, this is Frog. Did you come to aid the Queen too? It looks like it's their den from here on. How's this? Would you come with me? You're... Chrono, you know, right? I can't stand frogs! Well, as long as I'm like this, I guess it'd be pointless telling you to trust me. So, if you played the original Chrono Trigger, you can actually tell that this frog guy, he actually speaks with a Shakespearean dialect. Meaning he would say words like, thou, thee, or shan't. That kind of stuff. What you would hear in, like, the Times of Camelot or whatever. But you can actually hear him speaking in a regular dialect in this game. Which in the original Japanese version, he didn't even have that Shakespearean dialect. So, with this retranslation and the DS translation, they actually managed to make him speak properly. Fine, do what you want, but I've got to help the Queen out. Hold on. You don't seem like a bad person, What'll we do, Chrono? So let's join the Frogman. Let's put up with it and go together. What's your name? So, Frogman, so we just call him Frog. So, yes, this is the fourth character that is introduced to us in this game. Frog, the other swordsman character. And a really great ally, too. One of my favorite characters in this game. Frog's fine, or Frog will suffice. Yes, well then, don't be too hard on me, Frog. Sure, I'm positive there's a secret passage somewhere in this room. I'll bet we can get in the back from there. So yes, if we take a look, Frog's at level 5, so he's a level above Chrono, and he's got some pretty good HP and MP and some equipment on him, too. Anyway, I think Chrono's going to be fine for now, and we will get to rest up and actually have him get his full health restored and his magic points. But anyway, we're here inside the Maronia Abbey, or the Cathedral as they call it in the original translation. We fight against these devils known as Diablos, which is based around the same mythical creature of the same name. One of the things I actually find to be very funny when compared to the in-game sprites and the official character art is that in the official character art, Chrono is left-handed while Frog is right-handed. But in this game, in the actual in-game sprites, Chrono is right-handed whereas Frog is left-handed. So, bit of a mix-up there if you ask me. I just always found that to be kind of weird. But, you know, some things like that happen, where there's inconsistency to be abound. I really like the critical hit animations for the characters in this game. Just makes the game look really flashy for a JRPG. Which, you know, a game like this with an anime vibe to it, there's bound to be some flashiness about. But not on the level of, like, Dragon Ball Z type of flashiness. Even though Akira Toriyama did the character designs for the characters in this game, so... So they made it a bit more semi-realistic, a bit more stylish. Something like you would expect from Final Fantasy VII, I would think. Where it's semi-realistic while there is realism, there is style to be had. Especially when it comes to the big jumps and all, and they can't even take any fall damage from those big jumps. Alright, got those enemies defeated. Some more tech points to be had. But nobody leveled up. Sadness. Come around this way, we could actually fight him. He's the only one we're fighting around here, huh? I guess if we got in the middle, then we could have fought all of them at once, but, oh well. We can open up that door if we wanted to come this way. We can go inside in some of these places. We got a lady suit, which I think Luca can actually wear that. Yeah, that increases her defense quite exponentially. Got a potion, and we got an ether. Found a secret Nagaet bromide. Hey, these guys are humans, boss! Our prized bromide. Bully the girls! Wait, they're not females? What are you talking about? Anyway, I might as well go ahead and show off that double tech. The double technique, as they call it. Well, I can't really get both of them at once, so... Anyway, I'll just show it to you right here. Luca imbues fire into Chrono's sword, and he does his whirlwind technique. So that's basically what the fire whirl is about. So yeah, this game had some really awesome double techniques and triple techs. That's why everybody loves it so much, because of just how creative this game is in terms of its gameplay, its design, its story, its characters. Steel Edge, I think this is something for Chrono to wield. Yes, it is. And that gives him 4 points of attack power added to his strength. Unlatch that and come through here. We have found ourselves a power tab inside that little canister. Anyway, we can use that power tab to actually give Chrono another bit of attack strength, and his attack went up by 2. Some of the power tabs that you get, or speed tabs, or magic tabs, they can go up by 2 instead of 1. So, bear that in mind. It can't be. You're humans? The queen is imprisoned in the back. Please rescue the queen. Oh, we will. Trust us. I heard there's a room somewhere in this building enshrining that hateful Magus. I heard there's treasure there, too. Oh, we'll find it. But where can it be? Well, you'll just have to hold on to your butts for that. But for now, let's just head on back. And we'll fight you both properly. Alright, took care of those misfits. Let's take care of these misfits. Wait, you fiends! Pant, wheeze. So we're gonna be fighting 4 of these at once. Oh, such satisfaction. Such even more satisfaction. And hey everybody, welcome to the chat and all. Surprised I didn't even see you there. Glad you all came onto the stream, so I didn't even notice you all there, so definitely keep joining along here, as we're going to be having a good time here. And for those of you who didn't even join in at first, I did mention that we're going to be covering up to when we get to the end of time, and then we will call it for this episode. So yeah, we'll be playing through this a little bit. So it won't be a very short episode. And pardon me if you hear a bunch of dogs barking in the background. Well, one of them's small and one of them's large, and the small one is the oldest one, and she feels threatened by him when the bigger dog tries to take some things that belong to her. What? You guys hurry up and turn back to your normal forms, too. Don't go looking like humans forever. But we are humans. Yakra's plan is perfect. Capturing the Chancellor and disguising himself as the Chancellor. Oh, I'd expect nothing less from Yakra. Thanks to him, we kidnapped the Queen easy. And I'll bet all of them at the castle are going nuts by now. So we need to go see where that mega statue is, and then we'll actually take a look at it. So if we go in here... But where did that guy go? Well, there is an apparatus to the right that we can actually go through, so maybe if we actually went through there, we can actually... Yes! There is a secret way. So this is the altar where they are praying to Magus, the Fiend Lord. Got a speed belt and a protector. I think the protector is new armor? No, it's an accessory. That increases our stamina by 2 points and increases our defense in the process. I think we'll be okay with it for now. So if we... Yeah, just look at the statue. So yeah, that's Magus the Fiend Lord. You don't actually fight any of those mystics or fiends. No, something's wrong with these guys. Don't be such a rush to leave. Please take your time here. So yes, we're gonna be fighting some fiends here. Who would have thought? Or what were the odds? Alright, got him. That slurp slash that Frog can use, it actually can heal him. It can actually heal him when he actually does that attack. And slurp, he can actually use to heal allies, but in small increments. Keep that in mind when you're going up against some of the tougher enemies. And as you can tell, you can't really learn anything else with Frog at this time, so... So just stick with what you have for right now. Until you can actually find some way to get some newer abilities for all the characters. Okay, so we're gonna fight everybody else again in normal fashion. Do the flamethrower technique on this Diablos here, but that really didn't do much, as I had hoped for. Hit him with the hammer. That's one of those things that she has for a weapon besides her trademark gun. It's hammer time when it comes to Luca. Alright, we're gonna fight some more of you and some more Naga-ettes. And this actually could be a good spot if we can actually get the Luca fast enough that we can actually attack him all at once. Aha! Look at this. This is gonna be easy. Ooh, that's gotta burn. Nice. And Chrono learns Whirlwind now. I guess that was Cyclone he learned earlier, but Whirlwind is his new technique, which I think is supposed to be Slash in the original translation. Yep, but we don't have enough... We don't have it... we don't have enough MP at this time for Chrono, so... Actually, we can switch that right now. And actually use a shelter for once. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and save our data here. And then we'll continue where we are right now. Go down the stairs here and fight some more fiends that just show up out of nowhere. A bat and a hench. Mad Bat. I guess we might as well go ahead and show that whirlwind ability. See what it does. Show whirlwind. Come on, game. Game? Oh, here we go. Wonder what happened there. I guess it was trying to save or something, because my save file is actually on an external hard drive, and sometimes the external hard drive doesn't load up until it doesn't load up. I mean, if you don't do anything on the external hard drive for quite a long time, then it's going to just put itself on sleep mode until you actually mess with it again for it to boot up. So, I don't know why it stopped there all of a sudden. I probably have to move the file to my regular hard drive, so that way it doesn't cause this problem again. Anyway, back to where we were. We actually got a good glimpse of Whirlwind from what you just saw there. That Mad Bat can actually steal some... Oh, missed. Oh, you missed. The Mad Bat can actually bloodsuck your allies and actually steal hit points. But that wasn't enough to actually keep it alive for long, now was it? Luca learns Hypno Wave, so a sleep wave of some sort, and Frog levels up. So if we take a look at Luca's text. So yeah, put all enemies to sleep. Okay, so that's a very good ability to have to put enemies to sleep, but let's see if we could actually try to use it on some more enemies that are coming up. But, just keep going. Okay, let's see if it works for these enemies. Okay, so Hypno Wave. Let's see if it works for all of them. It's like she's conducting a baton. Okay, we actually got a couple, but not all of them. Ouch. Jerk. So the Mad Bat is asleep, but we will take care of him, and then we'll just take care of that hench without any problem. Alright. We're making some pretty good money here, too. I assume we did want to come here either way, because, well, even though we have more bats to fight, we could actually put them in their place. Let's do this. Oh, that wasn't fast enough. But we did get a couple. I guess more than a couple is good enough. Or just at least a couple is good enough. What am I talking about? Okay, Chrono leveled up. Is he now at level 7 or 8? No, he is at level 7. Okay, everybody's doing well in terms of their experience points and all that, so we're making some good progress here. I told you can't. Not there. Huh? How could you have gotten behind me? You bastards aren't just anyone. Yeah, we're regular bastards. You are the indespicable bastard here. Despicable fiend. Ha-ha! Okay, we got a shelter here. Now let's go up here, because now those spikes are down, and we can actually take care of everything in here right now. You know what? See if we can actually get Luca to... Okay, let's go ahead and do... we can't get everybody. So we'll just go ahead and take care of two of them at a time. So that way we get them out of our way here. And we'll take care of the others. Ouch, dude. Don't like it when you hit hard. No kicking either. Gotcha. Okay, so they're taken care of. I think Luca... Yep, Luca levels up. That gets her to 7-2, I think, or 6. Nope, that gets her to 7-2. Perfect! And we got an iron sword, and I think that's going to be for Frog. So, go to Frog. Yes, he gets a bit more... He will get a bit more power added to him, but nowhere near as strong as Chrono. Hit up this organ, or this piano with organs attached. And that opens up a door somewhere. So, if you remember that one spot where it says, do not enter on that note, that's where the door's going to be, if you hadn't figured it out already. Okay, so, notice, there's a way that only those who have decided in their hearts to go can go. Oh, we already know. Okay, so we'll take care of all of them in one fell swoop. Let's go ahead and take care of you. Okay. Should be able to take care of you both down here. Can I get you both in one? Oh, I couldn't get them in one setting. Oh, sure, we can do this. Get one of you. And we'll take care of the other. Oh, he's gonna make somebody slow, and that someone slow is going to be Luca. No, she doesn't even turn slow. Oh, that's all good. Okay. Take care of these chumleys. Dude, I don't appreciate that. Ugh. So, fire swirl you guys into next week, shall we? Okay, we got them. So we got a save point here, so I'm going to use the, get another shelter, use that, and actually restore everybody here, and then save, and then we will actually go fight the boss. I wonder if you're prepared, Queen Lean. It's time to say goodbye to this world. Oh! Oh, you've done well to have been able to slip in this far. Frog! Your Majesty, please step back. We'll take care of this one. Be careful. So, this is the mastermind behind everything. Useless, useless. I won't let a single one of you leave here alive. Ha! Worthless frog. You bastards are making my blood boil. Chancellor, change! I think he says Yakra formation or formation Yakra in the original translation. Or was it Chancellor change? I don't know. Anyway, it says Yakra! Ta-da! Like we know who you are. So yeah, every time when you attack this fiend, he will actually counterattack your party members. But I think if you do a magic-based attack, he actually does something else. So let's try the flamethrower. Nope, he just counterattacks everybody. Too close to counterattack. Yep. So heal you. So yeah, if he's too close, then... Oh! It's gotta be somewhat of a distance to counterattack. And with Chrono closer to him, he can't even counterattack. So that makes sense. Spin needle. Yakra's giant needle attack. That's pretty much... That attack there is pretty much what they consider the... everybody's vulnerable or vulnerability type of attack. It's like the defense-piercing attack for every single character. Ouch, you hit me with a big, huge ball. Actually, how about I do this? I guess we could use Fire Whirl on you. See if we can actually get in a lot of damage. We probably should have been using X-Strike on it. But we do need Frog to get healed up, and we also need to heal up Luca as well. Slurp. Oh, you're that close? Well, I guess this could be a good opportunity to heal some of our party members. And just have Chrono do the attacking from that distance. Too close to a counterattack? What happened there? Does that kill you finally? Yes, it is. Yes, it does. So yes, we took care of the first boss, Yakra. Everyone gets 50 experience points and nobody levels up. I knew you would come for me. Thank you, Frog. The king is worried about you. Let us return to the castle. Thanks for your help, Chrono. Luca? Thank you very much. Please come to the castle along with us as well. First things first, though. Let's look at some treasure chests. Uh-oh. Real Chancellor. Phew, I'm saved. That damn monster shutting me up in a place like that. Oh, the Queen? The real me is here, as you can see, and I'm just fine. I am just fine. Open this up and we gotta get ourselves a mid-ether. That's good and all. Yes, well then, let us return to the castle. Yes, we will. I was worried about you, Lean. That damn Yakra, replacing me, kidnapping Queen Lean, and all that. The kingdom must build a courthouse and prison to strictly judge that sort. Unable to protect Queen Lean to the end. I am without honor. Frog! You know how the Chancellor said how they're gonna have to build a courthouse? Well, yeah. Careful what you say, because that's gonna be very important very, very soon when it comes to Chrono. But you shall see soon enough what that all means. Anyway, if we come back in here... Marl's back. What? Princess Marldia. Or Marladia. So they call her Marley or Marl? Chrono. I was scared, even though I am not conscious, knowing I'm in a cold place. I wonder if dying feels like that. Princess Marladia, may you be in good spirits. You came for me too. Marladia? Huh? Looks like I've been found out. Sorry, Chrono, I didn't mean to trick you. So yes, that is the princess of our time. Or the present time. I am Princess Marladia. My father's King Gardia the 33rd. But even I wanted to wander around and attend the fair with the boy. If you had known that I was the princess... Chrono, you wouldn't have seen the festival with me. Yes, I wouldn't have. See? And I like being called Marl better than princess. The real Queen Siegfried. So let's go home, Chrono. So yes, we got Marl back in our party, and we are going to make our way back home now. But I'm pretty sure that Frog's going to be waiting for us just outside of the throne room in the foyer. The Queen was exposed to danger because I was near. I'm leaving the castle. Yeah! That's an Easter egg for Frog if you don't know, if you haven't seen the scene. If you get Marl first before leaving, or before seeing Frog, then he'll see this. Then you'll see this. I see, you greatly resemble the Queen. Chrono, your swordsmanship has considerable promise. You're not bad either, Frog. Yep. Frog's a good guy. And still haven't learned Aura with Marl, but we should be able to if we go inside. I bet we could do that in Guardia Forest, if we fight some of the monsters. I'd say we do that. If some monsters will show up. Do they show up? Yeah, they do. Okay, good. Ouch. Alright. I got 6 tech points. So we should be able to get her first ability, Marl's first ability, pretty soon. Oh, now we got more Rolly Riders to deal with. Here. Got him. Okay, Marl learns Aura, and we learned the dual tech, Aura Whirl. So what Aura Whirl does, what Aura does, first off, is that it's actually used to recover allies' hit points. And what Aura Whirl does is that if you combine Marl's Aura with Chrono's Cyclone, then he'll do a Whirl Wave of Aura, or he'll do a Cyclone of Marl's Aura all around the screen, and it will heal party members to a medium recovery rate, I think. If memory serves me correctly. Okay, so just keep going here. And we got some more of these pricks to deal with. A rolly and a green... 2 rollies and a green imp. Oh, poor Marl. She got attacked. Oh, cool. More rolly riders. And Chrono hasn't leveled up again yet, has he? Nope. I wonder if Melchior's still in the Millennial Fair, and see if we can actually get the Silver Blade or whatever, the Silver Sword. Probably not. Because I guarantee you that would actually make all worth the while in terms of Chrono's physical prowess. Let's stay at the Truce Inn. Besides, we need to show that. We go to sleep. Okay, so it's time for us to get out of here and head back to the present. But how are we going to get back to the present? Well, I guess Luca's going to have to show us. Some way or the other. Ouch. Okay. Another 9 experience gained. Still no level up yet. Wow! Ouch. Huh. You just got hammer timed by Luca there, Mr. Imp. Or if I were to say in Hercule's voice, or Mr. Satan's voice in Dragon Ball Z, you just got hammer timed by Luca there, Mr. Green Imp. I wonder if that was a good impression. Probably was. But I highly doubt it, and I apologize if I destroyed people's ears from doing that impression. Anyway, enough of that. How do we get home? Your Highness, Princess, I'm telling you, Marl's fine. Well then, Marl, please observe. What? Luca, that's awesome! Oh, excuse me. Enough with the false modesty. You're more amazing than I am. I would have traded my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Then, taking you up on that, I named this distortion a gate. A gate is something like a portal that links the same place in different eras. The gate itself is unstable when it comes to appearing and disappearing. Accordingly, I applied the principles of the telepod to create a gate key to stabilize the gate. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate appear all of a sudden back there? It could have been the telepod's effect, or possibly something else. This is kind of complicated. Anyhow, let's return to our era. Yeah, okay. Let's return, Chrono. So, we are leaving 600 AD, and we are going back to present time, which is 1000 AD. And we're going to be back at the Millennial Fair in Guardia, or Lean Square. Yay! We finally made it back! Hey Chrono, Luca, will you come with me to the castle? I owe you one. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marl. Nah, it was thrilling and really fun. Besides, I made great friends. Chrono, you see her off to the castle. Do a good job of escorting her. Later, Luca! Oh, then escort me to the castle, Chrono. Or please be a gentleman and escort me to the castle. Oh, we will. So, yes, we're back in present time, and hopefully the king will greatly reward us with our presence. But anyway. Sure, we should have enough now. Yeah, so we can buy the Silver Edge. I might as well go ahead and buy one. Because that actually will do us a great deed with, No, I'm not going to sell it, but it should do us a great deed with increasing our strength a little bit. Yeah, it does, with the Silver Edge. Maybe not much, but, you know. No. Actually, I wanted to, sell. Let's go ahead and sell some of our stuff, like the Bronze Edge. Oh yeah, I wanted to give her the Dogi. Get rid of the leather hat and the Bronze Edge here. Or was that the Steel Edge? Ah, who cares? No, I'm not going to sell it. That just doesn't seem right. But anyway, we're done here, so let's go ahead and, you know, why don't we go visit Luca's house? The miniaturization of robots that balance perfectly on two legs and walk seems to be difficult. Ah, Chrono, hurry up and take the princess to the castle. Oh, I will. Just give me a minute. So, yeah, it doesn't look like Luca has any treasures that we can actually gain from here. And her mother. Luca and Tavin are both busy with their inventions. Look, I got these apples with what we earned today. Thanks as always. She seems to be very depressed. But I wonder why. Well, we won't be able to figure that out until much, much later. So, let's just go ahead and leave Luca's house and go take the princess to her kingdom. Now we're in Guardia Forest in the present, and there should be some newer enemies we can go up against in this present time. Which we can, and we will. So, let's go ahead and take care of some of these enemies. They're called moss ties. Alright, got 9 experience, and still no level up for Chrono yet. I want to try to get him to level 8 before we go to the castle. I wonder if I could actually pull that off. I probably could, but, I don't know. 2 Dogies. Go ahead and increase your strength a little bit more. Now you're at 35. Holy cow. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you the Dogi, so that way you have some pretty good armor on you. And she has the ribbon on her. Yeah, the moss ties, they seem pretty weak. Like those other other enemies from the Middle Ages Guardia Forest. Oh. These creeps. So they're scarabees. And if Marl's close to an enemy, she can attack it. She can attack it with the handle of her crossbow. range, so do a physical attack with the handle of her crossbow, basically. Just, you know, really great attention to detail. You can actually see some of the characters doing specific things in this game. And we got to level up with Chrono finally, so we should be at level 8. Yes, we're at level 8, and we're getting close to the castle as well. We'll go ahead and we'll fight these scarabs and the avian chaos. Quite a majestic name for an avian creature. Okay, so we got 3 more of these guys to fight, and then we should be on our way to the castle. Ouch. Okay, I've got another 9 experience points. If we go this way, do we experience something else? Nope. See another one of these boxes, but we can't even get access to it. So, let's just go ahead and head to the castle right now. So, Guardia Castle. Princess Marladia, or Marladia. You're safe? Where on earth have you been? There were even reports that you were kidnapped by someone, and we had the soldiers searching all over the country. Hey, you scum there! That's it! It's you, isn't it? The one who kidnapped Princess Marladia! You're wrong, Chrono. Hey, arrest him! You damn terrorist, misleading Princess Marladia and plotting to overthrow the royal family! Stop it! Oh, jeez. Stop! She's making a loud stop to bow to Marl's will. What are you doing? But Princess Marladia. I don't care! Arrest him! And Chrono is arrested on the spot. Remember when that old chancellor told us that they wanted to build a justice system? Yeah, this is what we're experiencing right now. Interesting. I'm the public prosecutor, the chancellor. And I'm the lawyer Pierre, so the defense attorney. So our Phoenix Wright. Welcome, everyone. Let us bring in the man called Chrono, who is suspected in the crime of kidnapping Princess Marladia. What shall we do with this man? Burning at the stake? The tickling sentence? Hanging upside down? Or his neck with a guillotine? It will be all for you to decide that. Now, let us begin. Well then, Defendant Chrono, take the witness stand. I will begin. Did Chrono truly have the intent to kidnap? No, he didn't. The prosecution says that the defendant deliberately kidnapped the princess, but is that the case? No, it's not. The two met by chance, and it was by no means intentional. Is that... Marl did. Can you really say that for certain? There are witnesses who say it was you who collided with her. Then, with the princess invited, he proceeds to Luca and her father's show. Many people are witnesses to that, and then the two disappeared. If this isn't a kidnapping, then what on earth is it? I have gotten hold of several facts that place the defendant's humanity in question. Objection! Does this have any relevance to the current case? No, it doesn't. Is there relevance, Chancellor? Yes, there is a need to make known the defendant's humanity in order to show his testimony's accuracy. Fine. Well then, we shall bring in a witness. This charming witness will verify the defendant's honesty. This person, he brought me my kitty. Thanks for helping me. Yeah, that's the little girl who we helped out. So, you can pretty much see that all the decisions that we made with Marl in our party during the Millennial Fair will have consequences if we're not careful during this trial or this proceeding. How about that? This young person's conduct, worthy of a medal. Looks like it's working. The problem is motive. Where's the motive for the citizen to kidnap Princess Marletia? There is none. Sorry to contradict you, but what if I say your purpose is her wealth, Chrono? You had eyes on the princess's wealth, didn't you? No. Do you truly have no interest in her wealth? Not at all. Well, alright, my questioning concludes. As you can see, he is a young man with a strong sense of justice. Now, Your Honor, the verdict. So, the defense rests, basically. Jurors, go those who think he is guilty to the left, those who think he is not guilty to the right. Not guilty. When they say he's not guilty, you can hear the audience booing. Guilty. I played this in the Japanese version, and I was able to get all the guys to say he's not guilty. Which is very rare. And I had a little bit of... So I didn't really understand the Japanese version that much, but again, that was just purely by chance that I managed to get through it without any problem whatsoever. So more not guilty. So 2 people say he's guilty, while 5 say he's not guilty. So it's a pretty easy verdict. Silence, silence. A verdict has been reached. We find him not guilty. However, though he had no intent to kidnap, it is a fact that he ran off with Princess Marletia. Accordingly, we sentence him to 3 days of solitary confinement. Now, take him away. Wait! Princess. Behave yourself, Marletia. Father, please listen. I simply want you to behave like a proper princess in the castle. Even if you are royalty, you must abide by the country's rules. Leave the rest to the Chancellor. Marletia, you forget about what happened in the town, too. Now, we're going! Chrono! Oh boy, a miracle's gonna need to happen with Chrono. You figure it would just be solitary confinement, right? Something tells me otherwise based on the music that's playing. This guy's the terrorist who planned to overthrow the royal family. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. Wait a minute! We've been found not guilty, you old coot! So this guy's the monster who kidnapped the princess. His execution's in 3 days. Keep watch so you won't let him escape. Execution? I've heard nothing about any such thing. Never mind that. The paperwork's probably delayed. Or can you not believe my word? That is surely not the case. Guards! Take him away. Attacks us with the sword. We fall unconscious, and, yeah, so we are put in prison and being thought of having a guilty sentence. So, something's really fishy with that Chancellor, and we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this. That's a present that trial attendees who pitied you brought when it was decided you'd go to prison. Well, it was a very nice present, so we got ourselves one ether out of all of them? Oh, man. Well, I'm not gonna get executed, so let's get out of here. He's telling us to shut up while we're trying to get out. Didn't you hear me tell you to shut up? I'll make you shut it, bastard. Hey, open the door. You're gonna make us shut it, huh? You attack us? Well, don't try to do anything smart, wise guy. You're making a fuss all the time, so now you pay for it. I beg to differ, sir. You pay for it with getting unconscious yourself. You trying to escape? Yeah, we're trying to escape because we're not guilty of anything, you moron. So yes, it's now the Great Escape that we're playing. Instead of us being in Nazi Germany, we're actually inside Guardia's castle. And we're going to be going through this prison to try to get out of here safe and sound. Now, you can actually see that some of the prison doors can't even open all the way up, so you're going to have to try to find another way to get out of here. Or try to get inside those prison rooms. But anyways, we could go up that way, but let's just explore around here a little bit. I mean, we could try to fight the guards if we want to, but, you know, we can also just knock them out if we wanted to, but if we knock them out, then we won't get any experience points, so that's kind of a double-edged sword on our part. Got some mid potions and some ethers in here. And, of course, if we check out the treasure chest again, they'll just say empty. The executioner is among us. So you're the prisoner who ran off. So his name's Gear. But we're not guilty, you moron! But, hey, we're much more nimbler than you are. So we got 22 experience points for that battle. But, yeah, I'm reading the chat, so, for those of you who are wondering if I'm still reading the chat, I still read the chat every now and then, so you can continue to leave your comments, but, I'm just kind of busy playing this game. I'll get the chance to read the chat every now and then when I get to a stopping point or whatever, like in between battles and somewhat, so I can actually see who's all trying to talk. Anyway, we go up against Blue Shield. There is a trick to actually defeating these guys. When they unshield themselves, they actually reveal their actual bodies that we can actually attack. So, if we attack this one, it does a lot of damage, and it disappears. So wait for that one to actually open up his shield, so that way we can attack him. Yeah, so we can do that right now. So there we go. Alright. Some of these enemies and bosses that we go up against, they have some very unique gimmicks to them. And I use that term loosely. Unique. And there's another one of those doors we can't even open up, so... Uh-oh. That's gonna make that Spectre get up, isn't it? Yes, it does. So we fight a Spectre inside of a jail cell, but it's called Lancer, the name of the enemy. But it was cakewalk. So, yeah, we can't even go up the stairs or anything, so let's just get out of this room and go eastward. Escapee! That's what you think, but, Chancellor's full of crap! Okay, we can fight against this guard if we want to. But, you know, I am. What do you think you're up to? So, yeah, I'm gonna fight you. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. I'd rather get the experience points. Rightfully so. Hey, right here, mister. I want to fight you. See, how am I doing on OBS? Make sure I don't have any... Yeah, the OBS counter is still going pretty good here, so... Anyway, let's continue. And there's the Iron Maiden right there, and there's the guillotine. Well, let's save this poor guy. So he says help me, so let's go ahead and help him. So get him out of the guillotine, so that way we can save his life. Thanks, I'm saved. My name's Fritz. My father manages a goods store in Truce. If you come to that area, be sure to come and visit. Oh, I will. I'm sure we can get a special discount, too, if we're over there. So, anyways... Oh, we got a couple of specters in here. We got a bronze suit, another bronze suit. But we're gonna have to fight these lancers to get out of here unscathed. Ouch. Two times in a row, man! Oh well. We're much stronger than you anyway. And have a lot more hit points than you. Wrecking Ball. Where's Wrecking Ralph when you need him? I'm gonna wreck it! Anyway, we're gonna go this way, and we'll fight that other guard. Nope, we'll just knock him unconscious. Get out of here. Get out of that tower and head to the middle one again. We could fight those guys, but let's just go this way. Open up that safe. And we got ourselves a shelter in here. And if we open that one, we can actually go in that one too and hear what he has to say. Oh, a dead man. I'm sure, can we fight him? I thought he said something that where we can actually get out of this place and go elsewhere. I guess not. Guess we'll just have to try to figure that out the hard way. So I hope everybody had a really great Easter. Unfortunately, I had to work, but there was really nothing I could do about that. But it wasn't all too bad. At least I can enjoy the holiday pay. So if we go up this way, this should give us the section where we can actually go up and down. Yeah, there's that opening right there. So it's not going up those corridors or whatever. So if we go through here, we can actually go down these things, up and down those things to actually go to other parts of this dungeon. And we got ourselves a shelter in here. We can actually go down this hole. And if we go down this hole, it actually brings us into the cell that's next to the one where we were staying in. And we get ourselves 1500 G in that one, and ourselves a silver edge. But we already have a silver edge in our possession, so we could actually sell that and get some profit back in our currency. Nope. We want to go back out this way. So, we're pretty much being Spider-Man right now. Can we actually go up? No. Oh yeah, we can, but it won't go up any further, so... Anyways. Okay, so... How many more do... Oh, okay, so we can't really level up any further, so... I think it's a good point for us to go ahead and get out of this dump hole. And we got more guards that we can fight against. And go ahead and fight them out. So they keep saying escapees, but, or escapee, but we'll pretty much lay the smack down on their candy bottoms. got him. And we should be outside the area where we found the warden. Or where we were introduced to the warden before being thrown into jail. Help me! Oh, you were knocked unconscious, dude. Chrono, I came to help. So, you were able to escape by yourself? That's kind of boring. So, it looks like Luca wanted to be the hero for once. Really don't blame her. Come on, let's get out of here, quick! So, anyways. So, yeah, he passed out and couldn't help ourselves to a mid potion that he carried. Wow, I found 5 of them! Oh, hey, that's nice. Anyway, if we take a look at the document that's on the floor, let's go ahead and read it. So, care to read it? To the Guardia Kingdom Prison Warden, Dragon Tank Blueprints. The tank head repairs body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Damage cannot be sustained except with weapons like swords or pistols. Unless the head can be defeated, the tank is unbeatable. Guardia Kingdom R&D. So, looks like we're going to be fighting a boss here real soon, and I guess that's going to involve us having to actually attack the head first before we actually do any damage to it. And I assume we can actually attack the wheel as well. I wonder what that noise is. I'm pretty sure that's a dragon tank we're going up against. Yes, it is. Go, dragon tank! Take down the terrorists! Or crush those rebels, as he said. And there goes that stop again, so give it just a second, guys, until it loads up, and then we'll get back on track. Shouldn't take that much longer. But I'm really getting annoyed by that. Oh, here we go. So yeah, the dragon tank. In order to defeat it, we're gonna have to attack the head first before we do anything else. If we attack anything else head-on, then the dragon tank is gonna heal it pretty fast. Yes, we know the head repairs the whole body, but the head is pretty weak, and we can defeat it pretty quickly. Ah, ram attack. And, ouch, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Yeah, that dragon tank doesn't screw around. And it's got missiles? Dude. Deep. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have Luca actually do a vast majority of the healing in this battle, while we have Chrono actually do a vast majority of the attacking. Okay, so the head's down, so it can't even do any more damage from the head, but we need to take down the wheel next, so that way it doesn't try to ram us again. And that didn't work. So if we take down the wheel next, then we can stop it in place from it doing that heavy attack damage on us. This boss is actually pretty easy if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, then this is probably going to be the first boss that you're going to die to. Let that be a little heads up there, kids. Okay, we got the head. Or, we got the head and the wheel. Now we just need to take care of the body, but it's going to be shooting lasers with that body. Now, since it doesn't have its head to repair or the wheels to attack us. So it's going to counter every time we actually damage the body. Rightfully so. But it can still attack us with missiles, so just be wary of that. I think that was a good idea why we actually found 5 of those mid potions inside of that guard right before we moseyed on out of this place. Alright, we just cleared that battle. Like I said, if you don't know what you're doing, then this is probably going to be the first boss battle that you are actually going to get a game over on. The dragon tank! Fix it! You can't fix it. You bastards will pay for this. No we won't. Before you leave this place, try and grab some of the treasure boxes that are around here, so that way you can actually have some treasure on you before you leave. It's an escapee! There's no choice but to force our way through. Yep, we're gonna have to. It's an escapee! And she's telling us to stop. And they're gonna be kneeling down to the princess. Go figure. I'm indebted to that person. Make him welcome as a guest. But... You won't obey what I say? No, that is surely not the case. I wonder where I heard that before. I think that those were the guards from the other place who said that. From 600 AD. That's as far as you're going, as what the chance... Wait a minute. How did he get back there? How did he get from there? He was stuck on that bridge after we destroyed it. Or destroyed the dragon tank, which caused it to destroy the bridge. Hey, bow down. King Gardia the 33rd is coming. He's coming! Father. Behave yourself, Marletia. You are princess to the entire country before you are an individual. You're wrong. I'm a person before I'm a princess. You're suffering bad influences from venturing outside. It's not influences. I decided it myself. Or common sense. Marletia. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm leaving the castle. Princess Marletia. Let's go, Chrono and Luca. What are you doing? After them! After them! Marletia. He must be under some bad influence, the king. There they are! Don't let them escape! So, they're going to stop us here. You can't run anymore. Come along quietly. I don't think so. We're gonna have to book it eastward. A dead end? A gate! Right there. What a coincidence. Let's go! Let's go, you say. We don't know which era we'll come out in, or even whether we'll be able to come back this time. Who cares? Better than Chrono getting arrested again because of me. Princess Marletia! This is completely irrational, but you're right. Let's go, Chrono! So we're gonna go through that gate. And get out of here. Save ourselves. Save us from the skin of our teeth. They disappeared. Well, yeah, because you never experienced time travel before, old man? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so we're here in this ancient, really futuristic place, but it looks like some of the futuristic technology here got destroyed or somehow. There's no way that the Chancellor can reach us here. But this place, where are we? The civilization looks extremely advanced, but it's almost like we've come to another planet. Even if we tried to open this door, it says a mysterious crest is inscribed. It seems to be sealed away by some power. So they're like the chest that we can't even open up with that same insignia, huh? Now we're inside this world that seems very, very destroyed. So I have to see what's all going on here. And we go inside this dome. This is called the Tran Dome. Got any money? Yes. Never seen money like this. Well, okay, I've got some good stuff. You do got some good stuff. Oh, hell yeah, you do. You got it. Got some good equipment for all of us to use. I'm not going to grab any more items, so I think this is pretty good with what we have. If you just save up money, it'll be useful someday. That's my motto. Yep, you got that right, sir. Okay, so we equip the iron helmet and an iron suit. Gives us some pretty good defense, if you ask me. Get rid of the pea shooter and get a one-hand gun, or one-hand gun. Really, it should say one-hand space gun, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, put the iron suit on you. Gave you a good defense increase as well. Put the iron helmet on you, and put the iron suit on you. Gave you a really good increase. So I think the ribbon actually improves Marley's hit rate, or Marl's hit rate, or her accuracy, or whatever. Just getting a good glimpse of this. Of what all she can actually do, or what all the stats are good for in this game. Get rid of the pea shooter. I gotta pay. And I gotta pay, shooter. I hear you can get food if you can get to Aristome to the northeast, if you can cross the number 16 ruins. Physical attacks from swords and guns won't work on the phantoms that show up there. Truce? I never even heard of such a dome. This is Trandome. If it's food you want, there is none. Kingdom Year? What's that? This is the inner box. You can get a good sound sleep in hardly any time, but your stomach ain't satisfied. So yeah, if we rested in the inner box, we can actually get our hit points and magic points restored, but we'll actually feel hungry. But you're still hungry. Yep, because we're inside this place that doesn't seem like it has a lot of food. Looks like a post-apocalyptic era of some type. And we still don't know what time zone we're in. So that was the Bango Dome that we came out of. But if we go up here, we're going into the number 16 ruins. And a potion was stolen, so yeah, you gotta watch out for the rats there. Or else they're going to, get your crap. And we have to deal with these, octopi. But they don't even siphon your hit points in to heal themselves, so they're okay. But of course we have to deal with the man-eater here, who can actually restore the health of itself and its comrades. Not unless we destroy it first. But yeah, such a dystopian place for us to appear at all of a sudden. So don't talk to that rat anymore if you have to. Or try not to touch it or anything. Grab this treasure chest and we get an item called Berserker. Well, what is... Oh, it's an auto attack where our hit percentage ratio, and our defense will go up, but I'm not going to use it on anybody, so we'll just leave it as is. No, you're not going to get any more of our potions, you damn rat. Dirty rat! So, let's go ahead and fire whirl these guys into oblivion. Yes, we got him. We just now need to deal with the man-eater. And I guess I could show off Oral Whirl too at some point. But the thing is, none of our characters are running low on hit points at this time. So we should be okay. Get out of here. Quit stealing my potions. Those rats are assholes in this time. That's no croc. Gotcha. Marl learns Provoke. And with Provoke, I think that will actually, provoke enemies to get them to become Berserk, if memory serves me correctly. Or confuse an enemy. Yeah, that too. Confuse an enemy to actually just do all sorts of weird crap. Got another Silver Edge. We don't even need any more Silver Edges. Stupid rats. Stole another one of my potions. I guess you could just call them rat bastards, right? Rightfully so. Anyway, do another fire whirl on these guys. And those man-eaters are going to continue to heal their allies, but not unless we use this to actually kill those stalkers. What are they called? Real stalkers? They don't look real. Okay, 62 experience points. And Chrono leveled up finally, so he should be at level 9. Grab this. We got a silver bow for Marl to use, so we got out of the way there. Before that rat grabbed another one of our potions. Alright, we need to get in some good attack power for Marl here, and I think we made the right choice. Oh, got some more of these these cretins to take care of, so instead of cycloning or doing a fire cyclone to many, let's just do this to many of them. And I don't think we needed to use the fire cyclone at all. I think we could have pretty much just taken on that crater without any problems. Rightfully so. Can't go up here, so we're gonna go this way. More of these rat bastards to deal with. So if we come over here, this is what that inhabitant said about the shadows that we have to go up against. So they're called silhouettes. We can actually hurt the silhouettes if we wanted to, but I don't think we're going to be able to get in a cinch of damage whatsoever. I'd have to say if we could hit them, then we'd have to be the luckiest people alive right now. But let's do the whirlwind. Oh, cool, we can actually do that. That worked out well, too. And Lucas got a level up. There's a treasure chest right here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be silhouettes that are going to come out of there, too. Okay, so whirlwind that. Get rid of you. I don't think... Can you provoke? If you can. No, you can't even do anything. So you actually have to use magic from both Chrono and Luca against those monsters. Weren't there supposed to be shadows that come out of there too? I thought there was. I guess not. Never mind then. Okay, so... But we got plenty of ethers that we can use to restore someone's magic points. Alright, take care of you. I think you have a lot of hit points on you, if memory serves me correctly. Yes, you have 300 of those. But you are cakewalk. I I say that, but you absorb some of my hit points. Now you're cakewalk. Oh, okay. I was wondering when they were going to show up. Okay, let's go ahead and fire whirlwind these guys to oblivion. Well, some of them anyways. Surprised that they can't actually get hit with physical attacks, but then again, it all makes sense because they are inorganic. So in order to actually attack them, you gotta use some sort of magic. All makes sense. Okay, so got one more of these guys to deal with. Let's see if we could actually try to do the provoke ability now. Oh, we actually got it confused. Perfect. This actually worked out great for us in our favor because I actually want to use the Aura Whirl now. Show you what it does. See? All those pretty colors. We can actually heal everybody for a small amount of hit points that can actually restore on all of them right now. Doesn't restore all their hit points, but, you know, it restores a pretty good chunk of them. Ouch. Alright. So we'll leave the number 16 ruins and we're going to make our way towards Aristome. Okay, so we're going to go inside the Aristome here. See what the people inside this place have to say to us. Who are you guys? You people, where'd you come from? We crossed the Western Ruins. Why? What? Hey, there's people who crossed those ruins. Huh? For real? Yeah, for realsies. So there are people strong enough to fight the mutants out there. So I'm guessing there are mutants and there's going to be robots. What is this, Terminator all of a sudden? That would be my first guess, but, you know. Anyways, let's continue. Dad's gonna come back with food soon. So the Promethe Dome and the factory's ruins are to the east. Can't get anywhere near since it's overflowing with aggressive robots, though. So yeah, there are robots. And says we better not go to the southern continent past the sewer access. The great disaster source, Death Peak, is there. Even for you guys, the powerful mutants lurking in the sewers are... Well, I believe we want to go through the sewers. But I guess we'll have to wait for that until we actually, you know, go through this place. Never theen money like this. Never seen money like this. Well, okay, I've got some good stuff. So, yeah. A little kid talking with a lisp. But I won't even try to get anything, because he pretty much had what that other person had when we got, from what we got in those ruins from the Trandome to the west. Yes, we're still hungry. Do you guys plan on going to the basement? Well, of course we are. But no one's ever returned from there. So his name's Don. In the original translation we got in the Super Nintendo game, he's known as Doan or Doan. So yeah, we're gonna go inside here. And this console controls the passageway. It looks like it's locked with the password. And But that one's not locked with a password, so we can just go up this way. And it looks like we're above the scaffolding. And it seems to be just a decoration with that rat. And there's a memo on clean paper. Warning, anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked. So, we're gonna go inside a stockroom, you say? Wonder what could be inside that place. One way to find out. Oh! Execute planned program. Chrono, what happened? Marl, here we go! So, we're attacked by a robot with its cohorts. So, this is Guardian, and those are bits. So, you would have guessed that our point of interest is for us to attack this robot, or attack this boss, and you would be quite right. But first, take care of the bits. Pretty sure the bits can be taken care of in quick fashion. An amplifier, I think. Ooh, owie. I do not appreciate that, mister. And then I would use Marl to actually heal everybody, including Chrono. So yeah, after you take care of these small bits, just take care of the Guardian, so that way it doesn't try to counterattack by using the bits to attack it, but it will try to revive the bits soon enough, if memory serves me correctly. Or it'll just continuously do this countdown timer to try and do a lot of damage to your party members. Okay, it's going to be doing its Omega attack, I guess is what we're calling it. No, it revives the bits. That's what I thought. It revives the bits with that countdown timer. So, every time the bits are revived, we gotta destroy them again. Or else it's going to continue to use the bits to actually attack us. So how many bits would these be? A terabit type of robot? Or is it just an old 4-bit type of robot? I was trying to make a joke based on the bits on consoles, because this is 16-bit, and this technology is more superior than those bits you actually see on the screen. Okay. Now we got Mr. Guardian here to take care of again. Okay, it's gonna try to revive him again, but we better hurry and take care of this beast. Oh, a breakdown, so we finally got it. Good. So yeah, that's pretty much the gimmick at this boss battle. Destroy those bits and we destroy the Guardian in the process. Got 300 experience points, 1000 G, Chrono leveled up, and Marl has too. So, yeah. What's that smell? How awful. It's all rotten. The power must have been unstable. And there's a dead man there. Looks like he's not breathing anymore. Yeah, he's dead. He's clutching something. What could this be? Looks like some kind of seeds. See if they can actually restore hope or whatever. But anyway, he does have a memo in his hand too, so let's go ahead and read it. That rat is not a mere decoration. It knows the dome's secret. Catch it! Really? Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to make our way back and try to catch that rat. Yep. That thing, I mean. Shh, it might run away. Dash and catch it with the A button. So we're gonna have to catch this rat and make sure we can actually learn about this dome's secret. Okay, so we caught it. It says, "Forgive me, Chu. I'll confess, Chu. For the passage switch, press LR while holding A, Chu. L and R while holding A. Okay. But if you change the button assignments, it's all mixed up, Chu." Okay, so all we need to do is press L and R while we hold A. Okay, so we get the... Okay, so we actually unlatch that switch, and we can actually go see what's going on in here. And we're actually fighting some rattlers and mouse hunters. And it looks like that mouse hunter can actually do damage to us, and it can actually attack moving objects in the process as well. But if we take care of it first, we can actually attack the rattlers. If the mouse hunters destroy the rattlers first, then I don't think we get their experience points. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Okay, we got another mid-ether that we can take with us. Looks like some more of these bug creatures. Fight 2 at a time. Kind of even out the battle for us. Flutter at us. Alright. Another one bites the dust. And Luca leveled up in that battle that time. Now we'll take care of these vermin-infested roaches. They just call them bugs. Not that very creative for an enemy name. They were very creative in Final Fantasy and in Dragon Quest. Why couldn't they even make them creative in this game? You know, for something like a bug or something. They could have given it such a more awesome name. Even the Rolly Riders were awesome. Was an awesome name for the Green Imp and the Rollies. Version 2.0. What is version 2.0 about this thing? Hey, I got it. Is it a version 2.0 robot? Which I think that's what this game is alluding at. Oh, hey. Some more of these creeps. Silhouettes. Flamethrower your butt down to oblivion there, Phantom. Okay, so we got some of these creeps to deal with. Attacks a moving object, but not unless we attack you first. But the rats will still attack us, so... Marl leveled up in that battle. Pretty good. Can't really do anything in that general direction, so... we'll just go this way. Fight another one of these version 2.0s. Robots, I meant. And we got it. Hope everyone's still enjoying the live stream. like I said at the beginning, we'll get, after we complete all of this time era, then we will stop this episode and resume another day. And there's another door with a seal. So many places with doors with seals that we're gonna have to come back to much later. Alright. Okay, so we hit that switch. I'm gonna actually get access to that door, but in order to get access to the other, we're gonna have to go above the scaffolding. Now we can go in here and learn some more information. So yeah, this is the information center inside of the Arisdome here. Thank goodness. And this is where my connections between Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger started to come into effect when I got to this part. Especially when I'm in the Dead Sea and I'm inside this dome and I actually go to the computer system to learn all the information about this time era. So anyways, and the computer is still live, so we'll search for spatial distortions and maybe we'll find another gate inside of this world. Thanks for waiting, here it is. So, let's see what all information we have on here. East from Arisdome, here. So if we head eastward, past that, another set of ruins, there is a dome right there that we can actually use. Is that the Promethe Dome? Yep, the Promethe Dome, or the Prometh Dome. Way to go, Luca. You can find out anything with this machine. So what do we do if we push this? 1999 AD, Day of Lavos recording. And then when it showed all the information about Lavos in Chrono Cross, that's what it made me go into Nintendo Power to read about Chrono Trigger. And there, it mentions about Lavos too. So it's like, hey, wait a minute, both these games are connected. So, as I said, that's what made me actually play this game for the first time. And I really enjoyed it immensely to this day. Day of Lavos recording, huh? Looks dangerous. Oh my god, what's happening? So yeah, what you just witnessed there was the apocalypse, everybody. What is that? Lavos? Lavos? This is what made the world like this? Then this really is our future. Awful, it's awful, it can't be. How could this be our future? Chrono. That's it. Let's go change it, like when he saved me. Or like when you saved me. Right, Luca? Right, Chrono? Yes. There's no way we can just go back to our time and live carefree lives now. Fortunately, we can cross over eras using the gates. Shall we do it, Chrono? Chrono? Yeah, you bet. We can't let this Lavos actually destroy our future. Whatsoever. Alright, let's do it, Chrono. Luca? Then we'll have to hurry back to our time period and do some research on Lavos. Here it goes. To Promethe Dome. So, yes. We're going to change our future like what Chrono did for Marl in the Middle Ages. And we can fight those enemies too if we want to, but I'm not really feeling up to it, so we're just going to avoid them. I mean, we could fight those vermin-infested roaches if we wanted to, or we could just avoid them together, just like what I did. And we could avoid those too. Wait till that rat passes, and then we'll mosey on out of here. You came back! How did it go? This is our future. Forget that. What about the food? There was nothing but these. Seeds? You don't know how long the inner box will hold out either. Please try raising these seeds. In any case, live. Do your best. Because we're trying to. You're strange, different from us somehow. You mean healthy? I think what Marl meant to say is because we haven't given up hope, which is what they said. Which is what she said in the DS remake, by the way, which I thought actually held a stronger ring to the whole outcome of this scene. Healthy? I never heard the word, but something feels good about it. I don't know what kind of seeds these are, but we'll try raising them. What are those? They may be our future. These may be our future. You're going to Promethe Dome. If you're crossing the number 32 ruins, is what they call them, then take this with you. So we got ourselves a new key item called the Bike Key. I wonder what it's going to be used for. Well, I know what it's going to be used for, and for those of you who have played this game, knows what's going to be used for, so... I wrote it when I was young. I hope it still runs. There are stronger robots running wild that way. Take care and be healthy. Or don't give up hope. Push them out of the way. But yes, we need to make our way to the next place. And that next place we're going to is at the Promethe Dome. But before that, before going through that place, we're going to go inside this place here. This is the sewer access. Key, outsiders! I have to let King Crawley know. Quick, key! So, normally you would want to wait and go to this place much later, but I'd say it's quite alright to actually come here now, since you should be able to take care of the monsters that are in here. But you'll be just cutting close to straws if you try to attempt this blind without knowing what you're doing. So just be wary when you're coming through this place. Let's see if I can use Whirlwind on you guys. Well, we can, and they're pretty weak against our magic too, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have to use magic-based spells against these creatures. But that's going to expend our MP significantly, so we're going to have to be very, very, very careful. Wonder if we can get some better equipment. We probably might be able to, but we'll see. Got some more of these creeps to fight. These, what do you call them? Don Dragos. Are you sure they're not supposed to be called Dodongos? And I don't think we can reach those as Chrono, so we will have to use our magic-based spells on these guys. And since we have long-range fighters like both Luca and Marl on our side, then it should make this whole process go easier for us. Besides, it's a good way for us to grind a little bit, too. We probably could have grinded more if we wanted to. Back at Aristome. So, they're known as lackeys, these guys. I saw there was a bridge here, Ribbit. It's the truth, Ribbit. The truth, I'm telling you! Don't lie, Gribbit. There's none anywhere, Gribbit. Jeez. It's the truth, Ribbit. So one of them says Gribbit and the other says Ribbit. Hmm? Someone's coming. Run away, Gribbit. Well, we are coming, but we will have to go that way because we actually need to find some way to actually get access to that bridge. It's a little scary. Eerie place. I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm pretty sure you do. But we'll be okay. Oh, we probably shouldn't have messed with that cat, but yeah, we didn't have a choice. I mean, we had a choice, but didn't realize it till the last minute. And my dog's barking is telling me to come play with him, but I'm trying my best to actually get done with this whole thing, where I can actually, you know, go play with him if I want to. Alright, got those guys. Some more of our hit points restored. Finally take care of this creep for good, which we did. Oh, no. No, no, no. Bubbles! 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 It's like that guy off the Lego movie who keeps screaming out, "Spaceship! Spaceship!" Which is definitely one of the best parts about that movie. Yes! 88 experience points. And Chrono's leveled up, too. I'll be happy to take that. Well, we got the cheese, but we got interrupted by these creeps. Again. And we'll get attacked by more lightning. Or more heaven magic, as this game would say. Alright. So we got 62 experience points there, so, head downwards. We got a save point. But it was a fake one. It was a fake out. Because these guys are dangerous. Bubbles! Bubbles! No more bubbles for you. So, yeah, we'll have to take them head on now. And we'll have to deal with more of their magical shenanigans. More bubbles. More bubbles. Getting kind of hungry. I'm about to go have dinner after I get done with this live stream. I didn't make any holiday ham, which I know a lot of people do for Easter, but I made something else entirely. It's a little something called Huntington chicken. Basically, it's like a casserole, and it has a combination of Velveeta cheese, shredded chicken, pasta shells, and like things of garlic. No, like little bits of stuffing on the tops. It's really great stuff. But be careful with what you eat, though. You don't want to get your triglycerides or anything up like that. So just be careful. Got him. That's not the switch to the... Nope, I didn't think so. But it will get us to this place right over here. Wish my dog would stop barking right now. Anyway, there's the switch that we're looking for. That will actually open up that, but the bridge can't even show up there. Just yet. Are we getting close to where Crawley is? It seems that if you hit this switch, the bridge spans the gap, Ribbit. Well then, switch it on, Gribbit. Well, if they could switch it on, they could, but they're not even tall enough. The switch is too high for me to reach, Ribbit. And you call yourself a frog, Gribbit, Gribbit. Huh? Someone's coming, run away! So, they're like King Arthur and the Knights of the Holy Grail, or the Knights of the Round Table, who keep saying run away when things... when they tried to destroy something, but yeah, things don't go the way they hope for. Oh yeah. So a group of 3 will come along the way anytime now. So this is King Crawley, huh? This demon or this fiend from within the sewers. You can't really do anything because we'll just attack you. Besides, you don't really look that threatening. You better get out of here, because we got a King Crawley to take care of right here. Looks like a slug with a caterpillar's bottom, or like a lizard with a caterpillar's bottom, or something. So yeah, to defeat King Crawley, he has, I think 500 hit points. But he is no slouch when he's at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful when fighting this guy, because when you attack him, he will reduce your hit points down to nothing. So just be careful when you're fighting him. But he should be down for the count pretty quickly. Like I said, he only has 500 hit points, or 400. One of the two. There we go. I told you, this guy's nothing but cakewalk. A lot of these bosses are cakewalk in this game. Got 100 experience points, so I don't mind that. And if you come this way... Oh no. Crap. More of these enemies to fight against. Okay, so we're gonna file whirl these guys. So attack them, and then we'll take care of the rest that are at the top. Oh, more bubbles. How much more I can do without those? Yeah, that sewer is a real pain. Unless if you don't know what you're doing. A lot of these things, they're a real cinch to get through, but you just have to know what it is that you're doing when you go through places like these. Okay. I thought there was a switch that we can unlatch to actually... Oh, you know what? I think it's this switch right here. Oh, bolt sword. Hey, we got ourselves a new weapon for Chrono here. Gives us a couple of extra points in hit damage, so we'll take it. Oh yeah, it gets that other, it gets that other bridge, or it gets that bridge or whatever up here. Yeah, right there. In case if we want to get out of here quick enough, we could just take this escape route. And anyway, we don't want to go through here quite yet. We'll be taking care of that much, much later. But if we go in the Watcher's Dome... Can't really view anything in this screen. Strange. Anyway, I talked to this old man. Sarah? It's been so long. You mustn't go! You mustn't go, not to Death Peak. Well, actually, unless it's the time and you're those people, you can't go to the Death Peak the way things are. More importantly, have you all seen them? The Ocean Floor Palace and Blackbird that I made? They're quite something. Who is that old man? Well, he's not really gonna talk that much to us at all, so, But this guy's going to be a very important character much later on, so we're just going to have to leave him alone for now. So, anyway, let's get out of this dome, and we'll actually go through the number 32 ruins right now and actually ride that bike. We can avoid these enemies now if we want to, and might as well, so that way we can actually get back on track with where we need to go next. There's a treasure chest right there, and I accidentally left to the world map. Okay. Oh, in case if you hadn't figured it out, we're in the year 2300 AD, so I'm not sure if the game told us that by now or not. Actually, I think it did. But anyway, we try to ride this bike. We get some robots trying to attack us here. It's time for us to put them down in their place. Wait! Ah! Boss! So they call him Boss. Or if you went by the original Ted Woolsey translation, they called him the Man. Sorry to keep you waiting. Boss! My name is Johnny. I'm these guys' boss. Or I'm these guys' boss. I was expecting... Your name's Johnny. I was expecting more of a Johnny Be Good song playing in the background or something. If you want to get through to the continent on the other side, you gotta have to match with me on the highway ruins ahead. I'll let you use the jet bike there. Don't chicken out. Screech, baby! By the way, you know how to run it, right? No. Guess there's no helping it. Johnny will teach you. The accelerator's auto. Relax, cause it goes on its own. For movement, press the up and down button. Keys to move in that direction. Turbo boost is B. I'll let you use it 3 times. The number of times are written in the lower left with B marks. But, after using it once, you can't use it until the gauge over the marks fills, so be careful. The distance to the goal shows up at the bottom of the screen. Now, hang tight and come on, baby! So, it's time for us to ride. So yeah, this is pretty much a race that we're going through. And when we're going through this, we're gonna have to be careful that we don't have Johnny actually giving us a hard time with actually trying to have him bump us, or us bumping him to get up further than see, like so. But once you get to about 100. Got it! I didn't even think I was going to get through that just fine, but I most certainly did. And that was cutting close corners there, too. So yeah, that's the jet bike we rode on. And I actually got it the first time too when I played this, but other times I pretty much got it like the second or third try. Yeah, we'll become the one together at another time, Johnny, but for now, I got loose ends that need to be taken care of. So if we go inside the Promethe Dome, or the Prom Dome as they call it, sure, are we gonna go to prom? Is it Saturday night? Probably is. So we fight these guys. These are mouse hunters, like who we fought against from inside the other dome. But there are no mice in this place, which makes their need to be here kind of pointless if you ask me. That bolt sword is a little bit more powerful than the silver edge that we had. We got 4 of these guys that we have to deal with. Can we use whirlwind? A cyclone on a good chunk of them? I think we can. And that should destroy all of them, since they have... Yes! Got him! Oh, all 3 of those. We still have 1 more that we need to take down. And that was cakewalk, too. Easily. Oh, and hey, it's another one of those inner boxes. We're revitalized, but we're hungry. But your hunger wasn't satisfied. Who would have thought? Huh. Very interesting robot that's right here. What's this? It looks like it's broken. But incredible. A complete humanoid robot. I might be able to fix it. Huh? Fix it? It'll attack us like the other robots. I'll fix it so that it won't. Robots don't come and attack us of their own will. Humans made them like that. Luca, you empathize with them. Well, I'll get started. So, looks like we're going to be getting a robot companion. Which is going to take some time for her to fix. So it doesn't look like the door will open, so looks like we won't be able to get back to our time, huh? We'll have to figure out some way. That should do it. I'll start it up, so here it goes. Oh, it's so happy to be alive again. Rockin' music, too. So, got a robot here. Good morning. Good morning, Master. Your orders? I'm not Master, I'm Marl. And that's Chrono. And Luca, who fixed you. Understood. So yeah, looks like the dialect that the robot here can speak is actually, some of the text can actually appear in caps, whereas most of the others is pretty much what you would expect from someone speaking in regular dialect. The one who graciously repaired me was Madame Luca. Luca is fine. I cannot do such an impolite thing. Addressing us with formal titles would be more impolite, wouldn't it, Marl? And she giggles because she knows because Luca knows where Marl's getting at. Understood, Luca. Alright, well, what's your name? Name? The development code. Yes? It is R66Y, or R66-Y. R66Y? Isn't that cool? What? No good. Such an uncute one. Wait, he needs a cute name? Marl, what in the world are you thinking there, honey buns? Hey, Chrono, let's give him a better name. I wonder what would be good. And we are introduced to our 5th character in the game. His name is Robo, the humanoid robot. Robo. So it's Robo, not bad. Okay, your name is Robo. Robo. It is. Memory input complete. Hey, Robo, we want to ask you a little something. What could have happened? There ought to have been many humans in my kind in this Promethe Dome. It's hard to say, but, Robo, while you were broken down, the people of this place probably... I see. Then why are you here? Or, then why are you here? We passed through a space-time distortion called a gate from Kingdom Year 10,000 and wound up here. We found out at Arisdome that there's a gate here too, so we came here. And when we did, here you were, broken down. But the door won't move, so we can't get past here. If only I had John St. John's voice who voiced, No, it wasn't his voice who voiced, Gamma from Sonic Adventure. Or was it? Oh, hell, I can't remember. It seems that the power here has completely died. If we go to the factory to the north, there is emergency power that links to here. If I go, I can call off the factory security. You mean it? You graciously fixed me. This time, I shall be of help. However, I do not know how long the emergency power will hold. Unless someone remains here and opens the door immediately when the power flows in. Well then, me or Marl will stay. So which one is going to stay behind? I will have Lucas stay behind because I need Marl's healing capabilities if we're going to get through this. Okay, got it. Leave this end of things to me. So yes, we're going to be going to the factory that's up to the north of Promethe Dome, which I think they called this the Prometheus Dome in the Ted Woolsey translation, or something else. Anyway, we're going here to this factory, the factory ruins. I think they call it the derelict factory in the Ted Woolsey translation, if memory serves me correctly. Security system 00 overridden. But too bad we're gonna have to fight a monster. Fight some acid. Not nice to trip on acid. Haven't really talked about Robo that much, but he's a pretty strong character and has some really good hit points on him too, so he's pretty good to use. And he has Aura Beam on him, and he can actually heal party members too. If you take a look at his text, he actually has Rocket Punch, which is his standard regular ability, and he has Cure Beam, which is the equivalent of Aura from Marl and Slurp from Frog. And if you were to combine Cure Beam with Aura, then he could actually do the Aura Beam. And the Aura Beam is pretty much like what you would expect from the Aura World that both Chrono and Marl do, but it actually it'll actually recover the hit points of characters much more than what you would see from Aura World. And we just need 4 more points to unlock Laser Spin. And it spins its laser to hit all enemies, which is a darkness ability. And with a robot like him, he can actually be more immune to dark attacks, or he will actually be more resistant against dark attacks. So that's going to be a good thing to note when we go through some places later on, if we decide to use him to get past some of the darkness-based attacks. And we're fighting against 3 guys known as debuggers. So let's go ahead and use that Rocket Punch. So it pretty much is like the Rocket Punch you actually see from from Battletoads and Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team, with those hands that are on that spaceship in the first level. It's exactly like that. Left, the research area, and the right, the factory area. And do not turn off the conveyor belt in the factory. The security system will activate and you'll be in danger. I think we want to go in the research area first before we go into the factory. Or do we want to go in the factory first? Or I think they will both take us to the same place. Actually, I think we want to go inside. Actually, I think we should be okay right now. Got a shelter. Let's go ahead and take care of these cretins. Alkaline and acid. Get that alkaline. So they all take 10 hit points of damage. But sometimes if you damage them, it is quite unknown. Well, you can damage them, but they take a lot of hits. Sometimes. Since they're really high in defenses. Rightfully so. So we got 123 hit points, and now Robo has learned Laser Spin, and learned the Dual Tech Rocket Roll, which I think... Okay, we got the hatch open, so we can actually go down this way if we wanted to. Okay, so we don't want to go this way just yet. So if we actually go back the way we came, I think if we go downstairs... Wait a minute, can we go downstairs? Actually, we're going to go back up, and we're going to go back into the factory. Let's use the Cure Beam on both of them right now. And we'll attack these debuggers again and get some more experience. Gosh, Chrono. So strong, man. With that type of power, you figure you would be as strong as Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Or even possibly Super at this point. I wouldn't say GT because I don't even consider it canon. I don't consider GT canon. None. At all. No. Just, no, it's not possible. Okay, Chrono's leveled up right now. Okay, now we're going to go down into the factory because I think we need to do something in the factory before we actually go down to where we need to be at. So yeah, we can ride the conveyor belt if we want to, but we're not going to do that right now since we actually need to go up. I don't think we can actually do anything in this direction. Actually, we can get a mid-ether if we're in there, so sure, I'll take it. Something tells me we're gonna have to... We're gonna need to, yeah. Looks like it's gonna grab us and try to roboticize us through these portals. Now we're fighting version 3.0s now. And they're not as deadly as version 2.0s. But they will counterattack every time you attack it. So I guess there is a minute difference between the two. Okay, that's one place. Okay, so let's do rocket roll while we're at it. Let's do rocket roll. Let's rock! Yeah! Awesome sauce! But that was enough to kill the debuggers. Crap baskets. We'll kill them right now, and then we'll take care of the version 3.0 and finish it off. Alright, we got that. Perfect. I think we got one more, and then we should be out of those... out of harm's way. Of course, I say that now. But first things first. Gonna aura whirl us. because we do need our hit points restored on some of our characters. And let's do laser spin on all of you. That wasn't enough to kill all of you. Oh well. But we are getting viciously attacked by these robots. But that's not going to stop us. Because we're us! We're invincible! Nothing can stop us now! Oh yeah, I told you so. Okay, now we're out of harm's way. Well, we should be able to loop back around. Because I think if we go down this way, I could actually... Yeah. Take care of all of them at once. Got all those bugs. They're dead bugs now. What do you call a bug that's... What do you call a rabbit that's been owned by a beetle? A Bugs Bunny. Ho ho! But too bad they can't say, "Nyeh. What's up, Doc?" Although that would be pretty freaking sweet. Turn that on, see what they have to say. Crane startup. And the access codes for code 00 is XA, whereas for code 01 is BB. Okay, we'll go ahead and fight these, just to make you stop fidgeting. Hey, more experience for us, right? Got him! But hey, we needed to learn those codes so that we could that way we can actually operate the crane. Yes, we're playing the crane game coming up momentarily. So, grab this. Get ourselves a mid potion right here. I don't think we get any weapon. I think we might be able to get weapons. I can't remember. But anyways, take care of them while we're at it. Ouch. A charge attack. And of course a countered attack right there too, so... Rocket Punch! Where's Barrett when you need him from Final Fantasy VII to do rocket punches for us? Which, believe it or not, there were ideas that Hironobu Sakaguchi wanted to implement in Final Fantasy VII, but ended up using in Chrono Trigger. And if you ask me, I think the whole idea of an alien being amongst the main antagonists was pretty much the first thing that they ended up using for Chrono Trigger instead of Final Fantasy VII. So there were certain things that this game did that Final Fantasy VII tried to implement at first, but could not do that because of games like this taking up more time for people to for Square to actually get done first off. Besides, I think Lavos would kick Genova's ass if they were to enter a death battle. Get on that screw attack, would ya? I guarantee you that Lavos would win. Or a DBX, if they were to go by that terminology for Death Battle Extreme. Got a shelter, and got an ether. Okay, now we're playing the crane game. So, enter passcode. So, A and X. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Or XA. I meant to push that. There we go. That's the first one that I wanted to get. I think we needed to come this way to begin with because of a certain thing that we need to unlock in order to get access to the basement of this place. Okay. So we'll just hit BB after the beep. Okay, we'll get the other one. And I think actually using that crane will get us access to get out of here more safely. But there is something I wanted to grab at that one place, so we'll make our way back. Because there is a treasure chest in that one area before we actually walked away from this place to get up to this portion. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's... Ah, damn it! I did not avoid them. One. Do we have to fight both those rounds of enemies again? Probably will. Don't want to, but won't have a choice. Oh well, more experience for me. Yeah, I thought so. There's no avoiding it, was there? Fighting these debuggers. As Kid would say, "Ah, bugger." If you played Chrono Cross, that is. Since she has that Australian or British Cockney accent, which I like to say more British Cockney accent. Oh man. Robo's doing bad in terms of his magic points, so I'll have to get him back on track here pretty soon with restoring his magic points and all. Got another bolt sword. I already have one. Most critical door lock code, so Z-A-B-I-I. Zabby. So the translation is X, A, B, and Y. So it's just a full clockwise input of the 4 right buttons in order to get access to that door. Oh, great. More bugs for us to actually try and mutilate. Oh, yeah. Mutilate them while we can. I knew there was a reason why we had to come up this way. Alright. Wait a minute. No! 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 Oh, come on, game. Are you serious? Damn it! I didn't want to do that! I flubbed up. But, you know, since we come around... Since we come around, we can actually try to get that treasure chest again. Or legitly this time, without screwing up anymore. Hopefully. Okay, takes care of them. And one more set. Seriously, you can't jump off of that? I better heal you. Get some laser spin on these guys. Damn! Damn! I should have said damn, and then I could have referenced Back to the Future right there. That's okay. Alright, got him. Alright. And Chrono leveled up right there, again. Okay. Well, please tell me that we can actually ride that conveyor belt again. So we can actually get out of it. Thank you. Good. I wanted that. And if we take this, we should be able to... No, can't bypass it. But we can actually do that. Okay, so... Now that we've gone through that, we should be able to actually... Yeah, we could just actually walk through this area, but, it's not where we wanted to go, though. Actually, if we just take this path, we can actually go to that treasure chest now. See what we missed. A robin bow. Ah, okay. You know, this probably could have been a bit more handy for Marley to have, or Marl to have, to actually get us through these really sticky situations. But it is what it is. Okay, so time for us to go back upstairs. Alright, now let's go down. And we're gonna take that latch to actually... You know what? Since there's a save point right here, I might as well go ahead and use that shelter. Just to get this out of the way, and then... we'll worry about the save point much later. I mean, we can get through the boss fight that's coming up pretty quickly. It's gonna be in this room, by the way. Not that. Not an alkaline. That's not the boss. And I think this thing's gonna poison us. No, it doesn't poison us? I thought that attack actually poisons us. I guess not. Okay, we took care of that. I could have swore it actually poisons us. Ah, who cares? We'll just continuously fight these creeps. Nope, I guess it just damages us. Okay, nothing in... Oh! They showed up from behind. Sneaky little devils. Let's go ahead and cyclone these guys. Hopefully we get a lot of hit points in. Well, for one of them at least. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Takes care of both of them. Now we'll take care of the other. Ah, got it. Perfect. Mmm. Toasty. And we'll need to get access to that place, but in order to do that... Oh, Titanium V. Is that a new weapon for Robo here? Nope, that is a new armor piece, but he already has Titanium V. But Chrono could wear it, and that seemed to put his defense up by 7 points, so we'll take it. Hammer. Okay, here's a new weapon for him that he can use. The hammer arm. So that just raises his attack power by 2 points on the weapons. Anyway, check this computer and have him disengage the lock. Power systems, all powered down. All defense beam output turned off. You say that, and we're gonna get attacked. And we'll do some twirly cyclones on you guys. We got you for the most part. Okay, let's do a laser spin on you guys. Hopefully we can actually get some good damage in. Nope, they're immune to it, mostly. Wow, I didn't even know they were immune to the laser spin. I guess they would be because they're acidic material. Alright, got them. Oh, hey, we got a good chunk of experience points after that battle, so I'm not one complaining. Okay. Let's have her use Aura on us before we head on down. We want to go down. And what's up this ladder, I wonder? Oh, it's just a shortcut in case if we wanted to, you know, go down that way. But anyway, and we got a plasma gun, and I'm gonna give that to Luca when we get her back in our party. Anyways, the door lock system, Zabi, is operational, so please input the password. So, X, B, or A, B, and Y. And the lock has been disengaged. And there's nothing beyond this point, so let's just go ahead and hit this latch. Why did the security go off? It is an emergency situation. The security system is running wild. We must escape. Well, we better get out of here while we can. And I think the elevators are gonna go down on us too, so we're gonna need to take the ladder and just go up the manual route, not the automatic route. Come on, Robo, get out of there. Oh, there you go. Let some steam out. There you go. Much better. Now let's get out of here. Yeah, so if we come this way, this is the way we need to go to get out of here. And we see a bunch of robots that look like him. That look like Robo, that is. Oh, these are all my companions. R64Y, R67Y, R69Y. So you were all alive. I'm glad. Hey, what? Broken defect. Oh no. You just attacked our friend. The likes of you is no companion. What? A defect? Affirmative. You're a defect. Defect? I'm a defect. Did you forget our mission? It is to obliterate those who trespass in this factory. You mean I was created for such a... You mean I was created for such a purpose? You shame us and must be destroyed. No! Please stop. These robots are my brothers. Oh no, this is so grim to watch. Please stop. Stop. Oh. I am gonna kick your guys' butt. You're not gonna get away with this. You heartless robotic bastards. You're gonna pay for that. Robo! We will proceed to dispose of the intruders. Don't mess with us, cause there's no way I'll let you get away with this. Oh, you tell him, Marl. Damn right, we're gonna put the R series back in its place. So yeah, this is pretty much the boss of this area, the R series. And our objective is to destroy each and every one of them. So I guess the easiest way to defeat him is to use a Cyclone on him. So that way, they can easily be taken down in less hits. So it used a Rocket Punch on us. We will defeat you. You can't kill us. Yeah, you tell him, Chrono! How dare you do that to our friend? If Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, were here, he would blow all you robots into oblivion. You little girly robots. Lol. Oh. What's the matter? Didn't like my Arnold impression? They must not have. Because they're giving us a butt whooping like no other. Jerks. Yeah. Probably wasn't the best idea to do that. But it's okay. We got this in the bag. If they'll give us our turn. Jerks. Got it. They're all gone. We defeated each and every one of them. Robo! He's stuck! Or he's in bad shape or whatever. Aww. Heart full of gold. Well, what'll we do? Robo's gonna die. Chrono, anyhow, let's bring him to Luca. Oh yeah. Let's get him out of this derelict factory and go back to Promethe Dome. Or Promethe Dome. Or Prometheus Dome. Whatever dome it is. It's some sort of dome. Repair. Will you be able? You mustn't talk much. You all say you're going to change this world? I don't know how far we'll be able to get with our abilities, but yeah. By the way, Robo, what do you want to do once you're fixed? What I want to do? Right, you've been broken down a long time in a place like this, so you should have lots of things you want to do, right? You are the first one to ask me such a thing, Luca. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Good morning. Robo, I'm glad you're better. Great job, Luca. It was just a teensy major surgery. Luca, I too have found something that I want to do. It is to go along with you all. Huh? Really? I too want to see the outcome with my own eyes. To where your deeds will lead humans know the life of this planet. Let's go! The gate's just past there. So, yes. The gate is right in front of us now. Now, here we go! Hold on to your butts. So it's time for us to take a gate and head back, but uh-oh. Looks like going through that gate with only 4 individuals is not going to be that great at all. Because that brings us to this weird place. Where is this? So if we come this way, talk to this man. Dear me, visitors again. Visitors? Where is this? This is the farthest reaches of time. The place where the lost children of time end up. Where did you all come from? We came from Kingdom Year 10,000. I from the world of 2300 AD by a gate. When you enter a space-time distortion with 4 or more people who live in different times, the dimensional field shifts. However, there are many space-time distortions in this place. There are even those who, like you, appear here aimlessly. Perhaps something is exerting an effect on all of time. Which means it's safer if one of us remains here. What? Leaving someone in a place like this? Place like this? That's rather harsh. You don't need to worry about anything. This place leads to all times. If you wish, you can summon your companions at any time, but time travel is unstable. You should always act in groups of 3. Then, someone must remain. So, Chrono, who's going to be the one that stays? Looks like Robo is going to be the one who's going to stay, because there is a really good reason for that. Please call me anytime when I may be of service. And that's that. If you call me with the Y button, you can change members at any time with those who remain here. Make sure not to forget. What should we do to return to our era? There are pillars of light where you arrived, correct? Those connect the scattered dimensional distortions to here, the farthest reaches of time, which they call this the end of time in the Ted Woolsey translation if you didn't know. Most likely you can come here anytime from any gate you have already crossed once. You can return to the gate if you stand within the light and press the A button. But be wary of the gate that connects from the bucket over there. Hey, so we'll talk to him? No need to rush, is there? Try dropping in on the other side of the door up there too. So we restore our magic points and hit points. So why don't we go inside this door and see what's in it? Talk to this critter. What's his name?
What do you want? Me? I'm Specchio, God of War.
Isn't that supposed to be Ares, the God of War, or if you wanted to go by the God of War game from Sony, isn't that supposed to be Kratos now?
I'm watching the wars in various eras from here.
You, how do I look? You look strong.
Is that so? My appearance is your strength. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak.
You guys have it. Power of the heart. I get it. That's why the old man outside let you in here.
Long before you guys were born, there was a kingdom that prospered by magic. Everyone in that world used magic. But that country grew addicted to magical power and was destroyed. After that, people became unable to use magic, except for the demons anyway.
Oh, so they call them demons instead of fiends or mystics.
But you guys have got it. Strength of the heart. Magic's the heart. Strength. The heart's strength. Power. Magic's made up of the 4 powers: heaven, dark, fire, and water. You, Pointyhead, you're heaven.
So Chrono has the power of the heavens, or light.
This ponytail girl's water power. Glasses chick here's fire power. You all are playing with power. Superpower! It's not just magic. All things are made up of the balance of these 4. While silently praying, I want to use magic. Circle clockwise along the edge of this room 3 times, starting from where the door is. I'll pay attention so you can't cheat.
So start from where the door is, and we're gonna go clockwise 3 times.
No cheating!
Clockwise. Along edge, from the door. That's what I did. Creep.
All right!
He's just speaking in gibberish. So, yes, Chrono's got the power of heaven, so he is able to use magic. So can Marl, as she uses the power of water, or ice for that matter. And Luca has the power of the flames.
How about it? You're excited with your new powers, right? Want to try testing them? Well,
yeah, why don't we go ahead and test them real quick?
Hoo-hoo, I'm excited.
So yeah, we're gonna fight Specchio, and he's gonna be in different forms. So in order to actually get more abilities being bestowed to us, we needed to come here anyway. And learn magic, and after we learned magic, we can actually use magic to our full potential and actually learn newer abilities after this. So you can actually know why the ability stopped at some point for us when we were after we learned the abilities of specific characters. And every time when you defeat Specchio, he'll give you a set of items that you can actually use on your party. Now, I don't know how many times you can actually fight this guy and get the strongest set. I can't remember. But yeah, as you can see, Chrono, Marl, and Luca are actually using their abilities to their fullest. And you can actually learn new abilities too if you do this. So we learned Antipode.
Oh-go-go. How could I lose?
Looks like you're sort of competent.
Can't help it. I'll give you this.
So we got a refreshing set. So it's a 1 magical capsule and 5 ethers. So
I'm the God of War, so generous. If you make new companions, bring them here. You guys are very interesting.
Yes, we will, Mr. God of War, and organize this and use this magic tab, and we'll have Chrono have stronger magic. So, yes, we have 3 characters who can learn to use magic, and after learning magic, let's go ahead and talk to this old man here. Oh, just as I thought, all the people of the distant past had such power. Ah, yes, the distant past. It looks as though you guys are about to go and perpetrate something unreasonable, but perhaps you should first try returning to your era. less haste, more speed. When you're here, you come to understand well the meaning of such words as those. If anything happens, come anytime. I shall be a guide to time for you. Okay, or how are you supposed to say it? But yes, we learned magic for at least Chrono, Luca, and Marl, or Chrono, Marl, and Luca. Robo cannot even learn magic because since he is an inorganic robot, he doesn't even have magical abilities. But yes, we are at a good spot to where we can actually go ahead and wrap up this episode of me doing this live stream series on Chrono Trigger. So I hope you all really enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and if you like what you see, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also be sure to let people know by sharing this, as well as favoriting this video to your favorites, as well as leaving your comments in the comments section down below. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button underneath this video, as more support from you guys will mean that more content is going to come from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else. So, until next time, this is Double RPG signing off, saying Godspeed, and game on, gamers. Have a good one, and sorry that the commentary was not the best. I tried to make it as good as possible, but seriously, I want to thank you all for joining me for this live stream series, and I look forward to doing this more. So anyway, guys, you all have a good night, a good day, a good afternoon, or just a good day in general from wherever you are, and I'll catch you on the flip side. So later, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.